Oh no, I'm
We are now
starting to
recording.
eat dinner. That's like literally the first thing in the morning is me eating my dinner.
Just mute it while you're chewing.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, of course. I'll literally. I'm going dark, guys. Like I don't mess around with people watching me eat food.
Okay, that seems unnecessary, but fine. This is how we're gonna do this because we're gonna test this kind of shit out. If people want to actually at some point actually stream this fucking on the internet for people to see before testing, etc. Hi, welcome to a new campaign. So this is Grewald. I probably will name it something cooler when I have thought of a name that feels cool that isn't massively spoilery, because I haven't done that yet. Basically, I have a few, but then I'm like, but that kind of tells you exactly what's going on, so I'm not going to call it that. So currently it's just down as the name of the book.
Tell us.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of a thing. So, hi, welcome to new sessions, new stuff. We obviously did session 0, so we kind of know what we're doing already. Everybody has characters. I have everyone's character backstories. I have everyone's character sheets. I have a mind map at this point of everybody's characters and character connections. So, strap in. As I say, this game probably will run from level 3 to level 20. If we survive that long, it will definitely all be online because we're not all going to be in the same place, even if there wasn't a global pandemic. So that's fine. And it will be bi-weekly because I'm not an idiot and I'm playing in 5 games currently and I don't want to die.
No one wants that.
Yeah, so it will definitely be bi-weekly, so there'll be one this week and there won't be one next week because we definitely have Bloodborne next week. So I may have multiple done next week. That's already. So this will be our first one for a few weeks. So to do as a little bit of setup and a little bit of starting. You are all individuals of using masculine pronouns, though I doubt most of you actually are male in the direct sense, because we're all as queer as anything. But you also have masculine pronouns. You are an assorted group of individuals living in the city of Utopia. The city of Utopia is a high steampunk reality. You can see on the Roll20 there's a bit of an image of the city itself. And the city of Utopia is an experience that you guys have never known anything but. The city is pretty much the only thing on this continent. Aside from the city, there is behind the city to the north, there is the Baywick Range, which is a huge impassable range of mountains that nobody has ever crossed. Around the city, there is a boggy, marshy, mire desert type thing called the Sump, which has been there as long as anyone can remember, even the elves of the city. And which is about a 2-day cross if you're, well, 2 to 3 days if you're walking it, and maybe 4 hours if you go by airship. And outside of the Sump itself, there is the Stygian Forest, a huge, impenetrable dark forest that is pretty much completely covered the rest of the country. People have traveled through the forest on airship. They've traveled about 3 months in south, west, and east directions. After about a month on airship, going west or east, you hit the sea. But then it's just the sea for as far as you can see. And about 3 months southwards, nobody's gone far enough to reach the end of the forest yet. So the city of Utopia is built on steam power and arcane magic mangled into one to create a very interesting conceptual experience. It's a city of fights and of darkness. It's a city of political control and a city that very much has been falling apart at the seams as long as you guys have known it. It's run by the guilds, who have far too much money and not enough morality. And the people of the Stokes of the lower classes, they find themselves getting by making deals with cloaks, the slightly roguish, slightly underhand society that exists within the city, or the Sky Pirates, people with a little more morality than the guilds. Slavery is common and difficult to deal with. The guilds would love to destroy all the Sky Pirates, but they don't have the means, and if they did, they'd find themselves in a revolution. The Sky Pirates are the only thing keeping the people of Utopia going. And all of you are, in one way or another, connected to either the Sky Pirates, or the guilds, or the librarians, who are the scholars of the city, who don't really see it as their problem to interact with these kind of things, don't see it as their issue to respond to the people, to try and stop the slavery, to try and help those who are bound. So, you all have your own little connections, your own experiences. And we begin our adventure, our very first, in a small bazaar. The Stokes, which is where you all are, is a lovely little place. And there are many little bazaars and varying other marketplaces and other such things that have sprouted up around. The city is constantly moving and changing. You guys are in the Lochnan Bazaar. It's about, I don't know, 30 minutes into the Stokes itself. It's fairly deep within the city, within the area of the Stokes that is considered to be generally fairly normal. A lot of people live there who have very normal lives. Cacula, you're sunbathing in a form that is not your own, spending a little bit of time enjoying yourself. Hathor, you're heading out, a little bit of time away from home. Your mother kicked you out this morning, said don't come back until you'd spent a bit of time away from your sister, actually done something that wasn't spend all of your time in the goddamn house, Hathor. Nerin, you're on your way back from visiting your mother. You had spent the morning visiting her in the monastery, in the sanctum, and now you're heading back through. You're going to stop in the bazaar, see if you can find something to eat. Maybe it's early evening at this point, going on maybe 4 or 5 p.m. Kitto, you're in the bazaar. You've been glancing around, working out whether or not you're going to steal things or buy them. You're not quite sure which yet. You've not decided. The bazaar's busy. There are people wandering around, experiencing. You know, it's a nice evening in Utopia. It's not rained in a couple of days, which is pleasant. There's a lot of rain here with the back up against the old mountains, the Baywick Bridge. You end up with a lot of rain coming down from the mountains, but it's not rained in a few days, and the packed earth streets of the Lochnan Bazaar are not muddy, and it's quiet and it's peaceful and yet bustling at the same time. And it's an experience most of you are familiar with. It's a fairly common experience for the denizens of the Stokes. And you're all going about your own business, not interacting with each other. You've never met each other. Why would you have any reason to? You don't know each other at all. You've barely, I think maybe one of you or two of you may have seen each other once before, but that's it. You'd have no reason to talk to each other. You're busy with your own things, your own experiences. What's everybody's passive perception? To start a session, shall we? 10 for Hathor.
14.
14 for Kitto.
15.
15 for Cacula.
10.
And 10 for Nerin. Okay, cool. So actually, that would mean that we just get Cacula and Kitto at first hear this. Cacula, you're lying. There's a small fountain in the bazaar, and you're lying draped across the fountain in your favorite wild shape, which is the form of a small black cat with white spots. And you're lazing, kind of half listening to the people chatter around you. And Kitto, you're stood at one of the vendors. It's a jewelry vendor. You're kind of looking over some of the pieces. She's looking at you, and you're thinking that perhaps swiping something is probably illogical right now, but maybe if it's a distraction, you can get away with something. And both of you hear it. There's a sound maybe 3 streets over. The bazaar's full of small vendors, and you can't see, but you can hear this commotion a little bit further on. You both turn and you go to look to see if you can ascertain what the commotion is. And then Nerin and Hathor, you'd hear this too. There's a scream from maybe a street and a half over, and a woman runs out. She's a dwarven woman, and she runs out, and her hair's all askew, and she just kind of is stammering and stuttering and doesn't know how to explain whatever is going on. And she kind of waves her hand backwards. No, I lied, sorry, she's a gnomish woman, not a dwarf. And she kind of waves her hand from the street where she came out, and you all turn from your different points in the bazaar to see what appears to be some form of undead. And I would like everyone to start our game by rolling initiative.
Oh damn! Do I have time to wild shape out of being a cat first, or? Nah.
Yes, because your passive perception is high enough if you wanted to do it.
Yeah, when the dwarven the gnomish woman came running out of the street,
yep,
I would have gotten up and done a funky little smooth transition.
Zoop. Okay,
Zoop.
you should be able to see yourselves upon the thing. Woo! Initiative. Yeah, as I say, you're welcome to
the sound I make whenever I wild shape.
Full Professor McGonagall.
Full Professor McGonagall.
But
amazing.
Plus zoop.
Zoop noise. You should be able to see yourselves upon the Roll20 map. You are welcome to roll physically or roll in. Did I put Nerin on this map? I did not put Nerin on this map. I am so sorry.
I kicked out the campaign.
Nerin erasure.
It's Nerin erasure. It's because I was
just so little
with somebody else's character shape. You were there, Nerin. There you are. Yes, you are welcome to roll either on the Roll20 or physically. I do not mind at all, whichever is easier for you.
First roll of the campaign, I did it physically. I feel like that is right. I may do more online after.
Yes, it's very fair. I know we all have nice fun dice that we enjoy playing with, so I'm very much if people want to roll physically, that's absolutely fine. But also
we're all nice, so none of us are going to be I got a natural 20 for the 4th time in a row.
Yeah, I'm not. I believe all of you. Do not worry.
No. Actually, I typed that wrong. It's 20.
Yeah. You got it. One second. Let's add the turn order. Where are they? There they go. Add you to the turn order. 18 as well for Kitto.
Yeah.
Add you to the turn order and add you to the turn order.
Yeah. We're all rolling in pairs.
Let's roll their initiatives.
Yeah,
you're going together. I mean, this means I just need to ask you for people's deck things. Let me open those.
Mine will not be as high as the monk.
That's fair. Yours will not be as high as the monk. Oh, 5. Excellent. You rolled really well.
When you said undead, my brain immediately went, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just destroy them straight away." It's like, no,
you are not playing a cleric.
You wild shaping now, baby.
Yeah, you're playing a druid. No, they don't have a modifier to their things. That's fine. Kettle is a very good reason to. Okay, so 7 for Hathor.
I was like, oh yeah, destroy undead. Oh no.
Nobody's playing clerics in this fucking game, which kind of did a lot of work on the gods, but there we go. That one got to 12.
Well, I mean,
You never know. Kill one of us.
die first session, new character.
Yeah.
Oh, if I die, am I allowed to play a cleric?
I will permit it then. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. That's fine. That's, I mean, yeah, okay. The only reason you're not allowed to play cleric is because all you do is play fucking clerics, man. And I'm like, you can't just only play clerics because it's not good for you. Like, play a different class for once in your goddamn life.
It's not good for you. It's an intervention. We need to hold you back.
It's an intervention. Play something that isn't cleric. Okay, but that will bring us to the top of the round. The order is Kitto. You can see yourself upon the map. You are here.
Yeah.
And the zombie they're not that far over actually. One of them moved out to there. You can't see, well, you can't technically see those ones over there because of the buildings being in the way, but you can see this one.
Okay. If he's still in front of the jewelry seller, is the jewelry seller now distracted?
The jewelry seller is now distracted, but it will take your action if you want to nick things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just one little thing. I was like easily grabbable. Well, yeah, there's only one me.
Okay. I'm trying to work out whether or not it'll take your action to do this or a bonus action because you're a rogue.
It's up to you.
No, this would be an action. It'd be a 5 hand.
Okay, that's cool.
Against this 4 persons. So there's it's like jewelry stands. So there's like a lot of jewelry out on the thing. So
Yeah.
if you want to try and nick some of the jewelry, you can do that, but it will take your action.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, roll sleight of hand for me.
Okay.
Just establishing those priorities. I appreciate
That's
that.
another 18.
Okay, I'm sorry to say I rolled a natural 20, so she's.
Oh no. She's like, dude, bro.
She's like distracted, and she's I did write down.
Eyes in the back of her head, that woman.
She's an orcish woman. She's like a massive, very tall orcish woman. And she like turns to see the zombie, and you shift, and she's like, hey, and like points at you. You have been caught. Do you want to drop it, or are you gonna run?
He's gonna drop it. He's gonna kind of look a little bit sheepish and just.
She will shrug and be like, fucking don't, like, there's other things to deal with here, man.
Sorry.
Get us. She'll let you go if you just leave.
Yeah. Can I move then?
You can move and you can take your bonus action. You still have those turns.
Yeah, okay, fair. I don't think I can do much as a bonus action, if anything.
I think you may have the ability to do cunning action at this level, if my memory serves. I could be wrong. It may be higher levels.
Yeah, so I think he's just gonna stay there. I think he's gonna wait for to see what plays out.
That's very fair. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. That will bring us to Cacula, I believe. Yes, it will.
Maybe
Cacula,
back off from the jeweler slightly, just to be like, sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, Cacula is going to be like, oh, and then touch something beneath his clothes around the chest area, cast Guiding Bolt.
On the zombie.
So, like, a couple of what look like shooting stars, but like a mini version, arc out and aim towards the Monsieur Zombie in the corner.
Okay, cool. Roll attack for me.
I click it.
Oh, it's rolling advantage. 1 second.
Why?
Let me turn that off.
Oh
for
no,
you.
thank you. Do you want me to roll again, or?
No, it's fine. I'll take the first one.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Query advantage. There it goes off now.
Yay.
11 will not hit.
Shocking. Okay, that's fine. I think that's all
no,
I can
lied.
do.
11 will hit. It's armor class is 11. I can't read. Armor class is 11.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. So that's that on that then.
Roll damage.
I am trying. Oh, there we go. 12.
12 radiant damage. Cool. Okay.
Bursts
All right.
into like little meteorites and sparks.
Very nice. That's your main
And then
action.
I'm just, I know it won't do anything, but I'm just going to kind of like check behind me to see if there's anyone who looks in danger. When there isn't, I'll like kind of duck under the fountain and just like peek over like, oh no.
Okay, are you dropping prone or are you just standing? Because the fountain's not very, like, you can't take cover behind the fountain without dropping prone.
Okay, I won't do that then.
It's not
Never
that tall.
mind. He's brave, he can stand.
Okay, it's not that tall. Okay, cool. That will bring us to these boys' turn. It is the bursters, which means it's those boys with the black circles. Because there are variant types of zombie on this map, which means I have to work out which one I'm using. 60 feet. Use its action to run. Get to there. This boy is also going to use its action to run, and he's going to go this way. Hello, wizard.
No.
Oh, dear.
No! Get to there. Admittedly, he doesn't get quite up to you, and also he can't do anything. Because he's
Hathor will just do that. He sees the zombie running toward him and goes, no!
I'm in a mood. That will bring us to Nerin.
Yes, sorry, I am making sure I know how my things work because I'm
Very
not
fair.
able.
New classes. We're going to take a few minutes. Don't worry.
But one sec, I will get back on the map instead of on D&D. Okay, I'm going to run over to something which I can get to and hit it. Actually, how far away can you do radiant sunbolt? 30.
It's got a range on it, has it not?
Nice, 30 feet.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, I will be better at. Okay, I'm going to move 5 feet forward, and then I'm going to radiant sunbeam.
Okay, cool. Yes.
One sec. Moving myself. I'm not good at this. Okay, probably somewhere like that.
Cool.
And then I'm going to radiant sunbeam, sunbolt.
Cool. Is that an attack or is it a save?
It is an attack, a ranged spell attack.
Go for it.
One sec. I'm going to let D&D Beyond do it so that I don't mess it up until I've understood more what I'm doing.
That's fair. New
I'll
classes,
help, but make
everybody's
it
getting
magic.
used to new stuff.
Did that work?
I don't have it.
Oh, good. It's asking me if I want to roll advantage. That's
There we go, I got it.
Oh, I think I went 2 by mistake. Oops.
No, you did. The first one was a 21, so that does hit. So roll damage.
Okay. Damage.
5 radiant damage on this boy. Okay, cool.
I will use a key, and if I use a key, I can do it again.
You can, yes, because you're Sunsoul Monk.
It says you can spend 1 key point to make the special attack twice as a bonus action. Does that mean I can actually do it twice more? Or is it twice, is as in sense of twice because there are 2?
When you take the attack action on your turn and use the special attack as part of it, you can spend a key. Yeah, you can spend a key point to do it once more. As a bonus.
Cool. Thank you. I will do that then.
Yeah.
Why not? It's radiant damage, if you haven't realised, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything. Oh, that won't hit.
10 does not.
Bad.
I see.
Okay, well, oh well. That's what I do.
Okay, are you staying there?
Well, I can't do much else. I
That's
can
fine.
move backwards. I'll move backwards 5 feet.
Okay, cool.
Again.
Hathor, you're up.
Yes.
Yes.
Hathor would like to use his free action to grumble under his breath and go, leave the house, leave the house. The day I leave the house. And move backwards away.
Yep.
However many feet I can get.
You got 30 foot.
Yes.
So
Which is there.
Yep.
So I will move there.
Mhm.
And
Hathor
then
just straight up goes home.
That's
Yeah.
like, bye.
End
bye.
of involvement in campaign.
Hathor is going to move and then going to smack it with a firebolt, please.
Okay, roll to attack.
Why?
You'll hit
At
roll damage.
advantage?
It's fine, I'll turn
Oh.
off. I'll turn it off.
I love how the whole party's creeping backwards because we don't have a tank. It's just...
I've just balanced things for you. You should be fine.
Yeah, once Kitto decides to actually join in.
Yeah, one fire damage.
Nice.
One.
Yes.
Okay.
Hathor
Does
tries.
You tried. Good try. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Does.
It's now zombie's turn. This zombie is gonna get to. Oh, he can get to Cacula. It's gonna yeet. Hello. Oh, it has a little more speed than I thought. Oh well. It's gonna try and make an attack on Cacula. It has.
Okay, it will probably
multi-attack.
succeed. I'm gonna level with you.
It has a multi-attack. It has 2 claw attacks, so it's going to try and make 2 claw attacks against you.
Understandable.
1 second. I'm just going to roll them at the same time. No, 9. The other one may hit though. 12 plus 5 is 17.
Yes, that does hit.
17 does hit. That's a d6. That is maths 8 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah. That is maths. I can do maths. That's it. That's all it can do. It's the end of its turn. This boy is still all the fucking way over here, so he's gonna have to move. I've worked out they can actually get 70 feet because they're 35 feet. I'm a fool. He's gonna get to that. But that will end their turn. Brings us to the top of the round, which brings us to Kitto, who has not done anything of use apart from attempt to steal things.
Badly.
Kitto thinks that is
Badly
of
attempt to
use.
steal things. Well, yeah.
Crucially.
Well, actually, no, you did fine. I just rolled a natural 20 on the perception.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be quite successful, but no.
Yeah, I thought it was
You,
going to be
you
successful
did
as
well, but the jewelry seller did better.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
maybe we should get the jewelry seller on in the
I
party.
think we should. She can be our tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna
She's not that
flavorfully yeet over whatever that is.
Some boxes you can eat over them.
Permission to yeet has been granted.
Yes.
Ah,
Run, stab.
You Stab. You may do that, yes.
How much do I stab for? And also sneak attack because
Yes.
rogues.
Also, you have advantage because you're flanking with Cacula.
And I actually do have advantage. That's great. So that is, which of those numbers is bigger? 16 to hit.
Yes, hits. Roll damage.
And then
And sneak attack.
yes. There's a D8. Excellent. Okay, so that was okay. That's that number. Oh, that was a really good roll.
Nice. Good.
That was 22 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ, rogues.
I nearly
Nice.
max damage. I nearly
What?
max damage. I just
You
got
did
it.
max damage. Okay.
No,
This
nearly. I was
zombie goes from looking
one
fine to barely being upright in seconds.
goes.
It is real fucked up now. Okay. Does that end your turn, Kitto?
Yeah, he's gonna smile at the player character opposite him. Like the blood.
Dark-skinned tiefling, with like kind of tiny little horns, just kind of, and these like white freckles and white hair. We'll do
Yeah.
a proper like character introduction once you finish killing zombies.
But
and
Kitto's
then
gonna
we'll
smile.
We'll do a full thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
that'll
that
be
will
it.
bring us to Cacula.
cool. First point of order, Cacula's gonna go like, hello. And then, it's short range, I guess. So we're gonna whack. I didn't think to cast Shillelagh first, so it's not gonna whack for very much. But I'm gonna give it a go. Nope.
You can cast Shillelagh as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. Cast
Um,
Shillelagh. I'll let you cast it as a bonus action.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for the first few sessions, I'm going to be a little bit more kind of
Isn't
like,
it
you can do
bonus
this
action
and you can
anyway?
do this because everybody is all playing new stuff.
I will check right now.
I think it is a bonus action.
It is a bonus. Yeah.
Having actually played a druid.
You
is
played
indeed.
a druid. I've
Yeah.
also played a druid. So having
Yeah.
both of us played druids.
Okay, so
I know
we should
everyone's
keep
playing new
that-
classes, so I'm happy to be a little more flexible for the first class.
it was still on that one though.
No, because you
so-
cast it, so you're rolling with a completely different modifier. So roll again.
Okay. Oh, you are an angel.
Yeah, I know. I'm nice.
Benevolent god.
I'm a benevolent god.
See, this is what we missed.
Yes.
There you go. Actually, +5, so it would
Yes.
be 2 more, so it's actually 23.
Yeah, roll it. I would say put it in as like when you have shillelagh up, put in quarterstaff as like quarterstaff with shillelagh, because otherwise you probably won't use your quarterstaff, like because it's a bonus action.
Yeah, okay.
I have it under for so anyway. Roll damage with your quarterstaff.
Hack whack for 2.
2 damage. Okay, it's still up just.
Wow.
Okay, it's now these boys' turn. Not the boy on you, not his turn, the other boys. The bursters. They have a particular thing that they can do.
Oh, they call bursters.
They are.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, this one's not on me, this is Matthew Mercer.
I
These
can
are
still
from-
hate it. I
These
know
are-
that we love him, but I'm allowed to dislike his nefarious creations.
That's fair. These are from they're from the Wildman stuff, which I have a secret illegal copy of. Because
Shh. We're being
No.
recorded. The government is watching us.
I have a secret
Matt
illegal
Mercer
copy.
is watching us, Aleks. This what
Okay,
you
I'm
want?
just very poor, Matt. I'm sorry. I would love to give you money, but I'm so poor. I'm so sorry.
Praise
Okay,
be.
this guy's going to run up to here, and he's going to do his one thing that he could do, which is he's just going to straight up explode.
Wow.
Reaction shield.
No, you have to make a con save.
Oh, okay.
Please
It's
don't
not-
kill the wizard first
You have to make a
session.
con save.
Okay. Where am I? There.
Let me do that.
Nope.
No. Okay. 46 poison damage.
Oh no! Oh dear.
I rolled poorly, so it's okay.
Okay.
I rolled poorly, do not worry. I rolled like 2, 1, 1, 3. No, not that poorly.
Okay.
Actually. I did roll particularly poorly for this one. 6. 10. You take 10 points of poison damage.
1 hit point left.
No!
Not pleased.
I know how many hit points you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than that.
By 1. 2
um,
hit points.
No, it's not. Actually, Hathor is more constituted than you'd think.
That's very
Have I not
reassuring.
done?
Constitution in my wizard.
It's just made of sensible.
More likely
Yeah.
than you think.
Yeah.
So that boy is going to do that. This boy is going to run over to here and just straight up try and whack. They're not intelligent enough to flank, so I'm not going to make it. He's just going to try and stab Kitto with his like weird hand claw things.
Homophobia.
Yes, I am right. They do have also
It's
have
it's the reanimated corpse of Wolverine.
they
Just
have
this
these-
one.
Yeah, they've got claws. No, that's not going to hit. That's a natural 1. 1 will hit though. There's a 17.
That does hit. Yep.
Okay, 6 damage.
Cool. Thanks.
That will end their turn. Nerin, you're up.
Yes, it is me.
It
I
is you.
am going to run over to the one who is by itself
Yes.
and punch it.
Go for it. Monks.
I think I can run. Sorry, I'm now trying to use D20 again. Woo. Go. Zoom. Punch, punch.
Yeah.
No, that is not what I want. Sorry, I have too many things open on my computer. That's normal. Okay. Punch.
That will not hit, I am afraid.
Sad.
7. I am sorry. Natural 2 on the roll.
I'm gonna roll with dice. This one doesn't like me.
No, I don't think it does. You still have a bonus action if you'd like to
Yes,
use
I'm
that.
going to do my other punch with my. Oh, that will
Bonus.
hit. That's
Yes.
18 plus 5.
Yes. That will definitely hit. Roll damage.
I should roll with dice. Sorry. My dice have been carted around the country. I need to find a D4. Four plus 3 is 7. 7 damage.
Nice. Good,
Yeah.
good. Okay,
And then I will do nothing because I cannot do anything.
that's very fair. Hathor, you are up.
Hathor is not pleased.
No, Hathor just took a shit ton of poison damage.
Yeah, Hathor is going to try and shoot the one that is being punched currently.
With the fucking gun that Hathor has?
No, with chromatic orb.
Okay. Roll to attack with chromatic orb.
Nope.
7 will not hit, no.
No, it will not.
Apparently Roll20 does not like us.
No. Going to start ignoring it.
Roll20 doesn't like Hathor. Roll20 wants Hathor to die, so Astrid can play a
Apparently.
cleric. That's what we're
So
learning.
I can play a cleric.
Roll20 said cleric rights.
Okay, it's now the zombies' turn. They're going to take 2 attacks on Nerin and 2 attacks on Cacula. So we'll start with the one. Actually, no, it's going to take 2 attacks on Kitto because Kitto just stabbed it for 22 damage. It's going to fail with a 3 and succeed with a higher than 18. Maths. I can do maths. Okay,
Higher
1
than
on the
3.
damage though, so 4 damage.
Nice.
Kitto. And then against Nerin, that's a 6 and a 4, so 11.
No.
That's not going to hit. No, yeah, and then 4 is lower. So okay, zombies aren't actually. Funnily enough, zombies are not that hard, and it just has to fight at you. Top of the round, Kitto.
Going to does not like this position at all.
Okay.
Gonna bonus action disengage and yeet
Go for it.
behind this guy.
Yep.
And then try and thwack him.
Go for it.
So that is 15 to hit.
15 will hit, yes. Do you get sneak attack because of your
Yes.
swashbuckler thing?
Yes,
Yes, I did think so.
which is quite good fun.
Swashbucklers, would you like sneak attack literally all the time for all reasons?
12 damage,
Cool.
and then going to fancy footwork and skedaddle his way off like here.
Yep, okay.
And that will do.
Okay, that will bring us to Cacula. You are up.
Give me 2 seconds, sorry, I'm just putting my plate on the floor. It's very important business. There you go. Okay. Cacula's just gonna bye.
You can
And
still
then-
see Kitto. Kitto's not hidden. Kitto's just backed off slightly.
Yeah,
He's
he has not
stressed, okay?
hided.
His social skills are going into overdrive in an attempt to fix this situation. He's just gonna whack it again.
Go for it.
Boom. But it's actually +5, so but
Yep,
it's a
definitely
20
will hit.
without it, so
Roll damage.
okay.
Let me double check the thing.
6. Hey.
Okay, so it has this.
Ah, yes.
So it, because it's a zombie, so it needs to make 5 plus
Zombies
damage taken, so 11.
really
Needs to make
do
a DC
like-
11 con save. What's its constitution? +3. But that's the natural 2, so no.
Stay down, sucker. Cacula
So it
definitely
goes
does
down
not
and stays.
say.
Okay. Does that end your turn, Cacula?
Yes. He looks confusedly delighted with himself.
I love him. It's now this boy's turn. This boy is like, where the fuck did that rogue go? And he's coming after you. He's going to make 2 attacks. Those will both hit. Natural 16, natural 17.
Yeah.
No, that's too many dice. I'm sorry. Add on the damage, though. For 9 damage.
Cool. What kind of damage is this?
Slashing damage.
Lovely.
Ouchie.
One of my favorite types of damage.
Favorite damage. Slashing. The other one is dead. That will bring us to Nerin.
Yes, I gonna punch some more
Punch some more.
with my dice in the hopes that this will be nicer to me.
Yeah, roll 20 is being mean.
Well, that was another 18, so that will hit.
Yes, that will definitely hit. Roll damage.
That was another 4. These dice
Good.
are nice. Plus 3, so that's 7.
Nice.
And then I'm
Good.
doing
Good.
another
Good.
punch with
You
my
can do that.
bonus action.
You're off.
That's also, I expect, going to hit it to 21.
Yes, definitely. Roll damage.
Marvelous. That is 6 damage in total.
Fabulous. Cool. Okay. Does that end your turn, Nerin?
Yes, why not?
Oh.
That was fantastic face. Can I also just say, I love how, like,
contemplation.
it seems like every time it's Nerin's turn, the music gets to a bit where it goes like,
Yeah.
So I like to imagine that's just Nerin's vibe now. It's just men going,
Astrid and Ruth may recognize this. This is the cleric beast.
I do recognise it.
I have played cleric beast a lot. It's fun.
I was thinking, what Bloodborne horror are we fighting? No.
No, it's just I enjoy the cleric beast battle music. It's really good battle music. So you will often find that you'll get Bloodborne battle music when you're not fighting Cthulhian horror. That will bring us to Hathor.
Hello. Yes. DM, can I see both of the things from where I am?
Yes, the fountain is not very tall. You can see over it.
Okay. Excuse me. Yes, they're both in range then. Okay, I'm going to Scorching Ray, and I'm going to roll my dice for this.
Nice. Roll to attack.
Ooh.
Okay. That's... where are you? A 16.
That will hit. Which one are you hitting with that ray?
I'm going to hit the one fighting Leo with 2, and the one fighting Ruth with 1.
Okay. So
I need to roll 3.
roll 3. Yeah, roll another one for the one on Nerin.
Okay. No, that's a 3. So that one hit.
No.
So that's A.
Okay.
And the other one won't hit either.
Okay, so roll 2d6.
Okay. Okay. 5.
5 damage. 5 fire damage to that boy. Does that end your turn, Hathor?
Yes.
Okay. The zombie on Nerin is now going to try and slice Nerin. And succeed with a 21 and with a 17. Does 17 hit?
Me?
Yes, you, Leo.
Sorry, I was looking at stats. 17 definitely hits.
Okay, so 2 hits on you with the claws. Not good damage again. And my d6s are not being nice to me. They've not rolled above a 5 yet. They've not even rolled a 5
so they
yet.
are being nice to us.
They're not being nice to me, though, and I'm annoyed by it. 5,
They will not be contained.
11 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, they got quite a high strength mod. That will bring us to the top of the order. Kitto.
Kitto is not looking great because people keep stabbing him successfully. So he is going to attempt to stab it again,
Go for it.
which will be 18 to hit.
Yes, definitely.
And then maths, 15 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this zombie is real fucked up.
But alive still.
Yeah, just
Okay, in which case, he is going to fancy footwork his way off and bonus action try and hide just wherever he thinks he can hide.
roll stealth for me.
Okay. That is 25.
Yeah, you're definitely hidden.
Sneaky
Jumps into
boy.
a pot or something. I don't know what's back there.
Cheers. Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's on 7 hit points.
It's fair.
Oh dear.
Time to leave.
Cacula, you're up.
Yes. Well, you helped me, and now killed this one in front of me. So now I want to help you not die. So I am gonna cast. You say he looks really bad, so I'm gonna cast.
You can't see
Produce
him.
flame.
Oh,
No,
on the zombie,
no.
Yes.
At the zombie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast produce flame.
Yes. Roll to attack.
Ta-da!
No.
Another natural one. That is
Stop
two
rolling on the roll
thus
20.
far
It's
this
cursed,
session.
it's cursed.
You're
Stop
right.
rolling on the
Dice,
roll
other way to
20.
go.
Yeah, I rolled with real dice and it got a 16. So
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
Stop rolling on the roll 20. But no,
Yeah,
natural one
Yeah.
will not hit.
that is all I can do.
Okay. Now it's this boy who now can't see the rogue. He can't see Kitto anymore, so he's
But you're
coming
just gonna
back.
leave it there.
He's coming back
Can't
for
see.
Cacula. And he's gonna make.
Unfortunate.
He's just climbed straight into the fucking fountain. He's gonna make her.
Singing in the rain.
It's very ungainly. He just sort of like lumbers into the fountain like, oh, and it's just like the worst thing. It's really quite amusing.
If he's groaning, then Cacula back will go, ah!
He rolled a natural 1 on first, failed that one, and then that's popped. And then a 18, so that will hit.
Yes, that will hit.
6! So you take 9 damage.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate.
That ends its turn, which will bring us to Nerin.
Yes. Nerin is also not looking great, but Nerin will not stop.
TPK, first fight.
I'm not that mean.
I guess we'll just punch again, because if I run
Go
away,
for it.
I get an attack of opportunity, and that might kill me. Okay. Here we go. Well, that won't hit. Oh, that probably will. It's a 17.
Yes, definitely. Roll damage.
Nice. Yeah. That is 7 damage.
Nice. Okay, this boy's also looking real fucking rough.
And then I
They're
will.
on the same hit.
I can't run away.
Okay, that will bring us to Hathor.
Yeah. Hathor is completely bloody sick of this.
Yeah.
And is gonna magic missile because I can't miss.
So is it? I told you it was a good spell. You were like, "Snap!"
Can I do it
I was like, "It's a
second
perfect
level,
spell."
please? At the one. Are they both
Got
looking
3
about the
darts.
same?
Yeah, they're the same hit points.
Okay. Well, I'll send 2 at I'll send 2 at Cacula,
Mhm.
and I will send 1 at Nerin.
Go for it. Roll damage.
Okay, so it's a D4 for each. So the 2 at Cacula is, yay! Thank you, dice. 9.
Okay, cool.
And the 1 at Nerin is that was a 3.
Okay, so that destroys the one on Cacula. Let me see if it actually drops to 0 hit
Yay!
points. It does
Ditto.
actually drop to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Because it rolled an 8 on its con save.
Huzzah!
Stay
Okay, this
down.
boy is still conscious. Just. Does that end your turn, Hathor?
Mhm.
Okay, they're not clever, and he's going to try and run away from Nerin to try and attack Hathor. Nerin, you do have an attack opportunity.
Yes, I will punch.
Punch him.
Punch. Let me punch. Dice. Not rice. Dice.
Mother, may I punch?
Punch.
Permission to punch.
Oh, no, it won't hit.
What did you roll? They've got pretty fucking low AC.
10.
10 will hit. 10 is their AC.
Hey!
Roll
Yeah.
damage.
That is another 7 damage.
Because it's
It
one of
is-
the dumb ones.
Just let me roll its con save. Natural fucking 1. This is the 3rd natural 1 on this dice.
It's nice for us.
Betrayed
the
by
squishy
my
party
really
dice.
nice steampunk dice. My really
Yeah,
nice
they
steampunk.
like us. They want to keep
betrayed-
playing this steampunk
They're my
campaign.
friends.
fucked.
Exactly.
Okay.
I paid
You
them off.
distract.
In a
You
team,
distract.
my
It
dice.
doesn't even. It gets to here, and you whack it in the back of the head, and it just collapses forwards and is dead. You can silence it. And there is a moment, and everyone stops. Well, you say I say everyone. You guys stop. The bazaar is full of people screaming and running. You guys all halt and take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Because boy, you just got attacked by a load of zombies and it hurt. Kitto, are you coming out of hiding?
Can Kitto tell the fighting has stopped?
Yes, you can tell the
In
fighting.
which case, yes.
Okay. So the rest of
Gonna
you
come
kind of turn and look around and kind of see your companions, these people you've accidentally gotten into a fight with, who are the people who seem to be, you know, the most ready to actually throw a punch. Most of the shopkeepers fucking legged it because they're shopkeepers and don't have any hit points. Whereas you guys, you know, you got a bit of sturdiness going on. And you all take a moment and look around at these kind of new people that you've weirdly just had a fight with. And we'll do a little bit of character introduction. So,
Yay!
Kitto, can you tell me what you look like?
Kitto, he's a boy. He's a human boy.
Human boy.
A human boy in his early
The end.
20s, but still a boy. And he's like 5'5", quite a small lad. He's got kind of like curly brown hair on his head and lots of freckles. And he's currently kind of wearing like his armor and then also some kind of like cloak over top. Just looks like a sneaky little lad, basically.
Most importantly, he is boy.
He is
He's
boy.
a human boy.
He is boy. And right now he's looking like worse for wear, significantly worse for wear. Yeah.
Yes, Kitto, this is your character theme. For those of you who recognize it, this is the Hunter's Dream.
There's a little like party cannons for the introduction, by the way.
Everybody has
Just
a
to
character
clarify.
theme. Everybody has a character theme, and I will play their character
Ooh.
themes when they do cool things.
You drama queen. I love it.
We love motifs.
Jake started this. This is not on me. This is on Jake. Jake does this is the Terrace a lot, and I'm like, this is a cool idea. So I'm
I turned my master music volume up. Play that
Yes.
music to me.
It's quite quiet because it's the Hunter's Dream from from
Like
Bloodborne, but
give me the
Well,
orc
also-
sword meme, except it's just the hunter's dream.
Hunter's Dream.
Real
Yeah.
tragic music. I am concerned.
You've all got tragic music. I only know tragic music.
Yeah, that's an Aleks thing.
That's an Aleks thing. Kitto's thing. That's an Aleks thing.
Yeah.
Let's go with Hathor next.
Okay. Hathor is not a human boy. Hathor is a half-elfin boy. And Hathor is actually not that short. Hathor's about 6 foot. He is, again, curly blonde hair. Quite long, sort of in the hot Regency era period drama kind of style that floats about. He's got green eyes and a tiny little bit of freckles on the end of his nose, but that's about it. And he's wearing a very comfy looking green poncho type style robe with a big rim and very warm, comfy looking clothes.
Snufkin
And
vibes.
no armor.
I mean a little bit Snufkin, not as
Snufkin clothes.
some characters that could
I'm
Hot
vibing to this
Snufkin.
music, by the way.
Got it.
He's stylish. He's
Yeah.
stylish.
Hot
Hot
Snufkin.
stylish Snufkin.
Okay, moving on.
Simple stylish.
This is
Group chutney.
This music is Spikerug from Witcher 3, which is Hathor's.
I'm vibing.
Let's do Cacula next.
Okay. So he is also boy, but he looks like a tiefling, but his horns are a little bit too short, and his tail is also a little bit too short, and his feet is just a little bit too round. You don't really know what's going on there, but tiefling-ish. Yeah, he is kind of a dark navy blue, lots of like white little freckles on his face and kind of coming down on like the tops of his wrists and stuff. You get the impression that they're pretty full coverage. He's got like little kind of oblongy gold wire-framed glasses on that have somehow survived, thankfully. He has white wavy-ish hair with like a ponytail that was coming over one shoulder and now is kind of flipped back and looking kind of disheveled. Studs, nose ring here. He also looks somewhat underdressed for battle, but not quite as underdressed as Hathor. It's like he kind of looks like it's like fancy boy clothes, but they've seen stuff and a cloak.
So yes, this is Cacula's theme, which is lavender oil from.
It's pretty.
It's a very pretty
pretty.
track.
We're a freckly party. I think that's the kind
We
of
are.
We
We are. We were all like
because everybody's queer and everyone needs freckles.
freckle
Yeah,
time.
Lads and freckles.
Mhm.
Nerin to finish us
He
off.
is boy. He is freckle.
Nerin is a very small teeth, but not quite a teeth. Kind of like very small horns that are curly, and you like very small tail, and also just very small. And you look at them, and you're like, I do not know gender. I also do not know age, because they look kind of mature, but also they're tiny. And they're just wearing like blue tank top, and they've got their hair in a braid, and it's purple, and their skin is kind of purple, but also very reddy purple. Like someone, you know when people drink loads, their skin goes red? It's like that. It's like someone purple, but he hasn't drunk, but you know.
Flushed purple.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's quite flush.
Yeah.
and big eyebrows. Chonky.
Very important.
Chunky.
Strong. And Nerin, this is your theme. This is All's Well, I believe.
It's cute. I love.
It is very
It's also quite an ominous name, though, isn't it?
Now play them all at the same time, please, to represent our unity.
No, I'm going to go back to
remix
playing
them all.
the like pre-music, which is this one. I'll put the bizarre sounds back underneath it as well. Actually, there we go. Lockdown bizarre.
I very
So-
nearly made a how bizarre joke then, but I didn't. So you're welcome.
Don't do this. So you
could've
take a
did, though.
moment and you breathe and you look around and at these people who you've just followed as zombies with, and now you have descriptions of each other. What would you
Are
like
there
to
any
do?
more?
Possibly.
Anywhere? Anyone? Any more?
Do you want to make a perception check? Are you asking me, the DM?
No, I'm asking the group. I will make a
Okay.
perception check,
You
but I
can
was
make a
just
perception
asking the
check.
group in general.
It's hard to see with all the
Yay.
people.
Nice. 20, non-nat.
No. There are no more that you can see.
Can't see any.
Yeah,
Oh
I
dear.
certainly hope not. I'm not feeling too great.
Right,
Thanks for that, by the way.
No, thank you. I'm pretty sure he might have, I don't know, broken my glasses, sliced my head off somewhere between those two regions. Here, let me help. I don't know if I quite have enough energy to do all of you, but anyway, and Cacula will go and kind of almost confidently, and then just before he touches your shoulder, he's like, oh wait, sorry, can I? It won't hurt. Okay.
Yeah, and Kitto kind of blinks
then-
through and like processing, and then yeah. Go ahead.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, roll it.
Give me that.
11.
Nice.
Chef's kiss.
I think
Thank
I can do that a couple more times if you guys need anything.
Not to be presumptuous, but would you mind?
No, not at all. Here,
Please, thank you.
I can.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hathor will stick
There you
hand
go.
out.
10.
Yeah.
Yay!
10 to Hathor.
If there are any more left, I think it's bad luck to walk around with 7 hit points.
You cannot say that in character. You do not understand what hit points are.
Yes, but also,
It does look like a rather nasty cut. Do you mind if I...
it's bad luck to walk around with a cut wherever I got attacked.
You know, it kind of...
It's like across your chest.
It's kind of in the shape of a 7.
I
Oh,
hate.
only 8. I'm sorry.
You get 8 hit points.
That was my punishment from the DM.
Yeah, it is.
The dice are punishing me on their behalf.
So you take a moment, heal up a little bit, take a, and yeah, you've got these people who you've just fought a zombie with, kind of all awkwardly looking at each other, like,
Has that been a normal event or not? Like, is that weird? Or is that like,
Not as I'm
oh, the
aware.
weekly zombies?
no, it's
I
not
don't
normal.
think so.
You haven't consistently
wasn't
had
in
issues with
character.
zombies.
Oh, no, that was not in
wasn't in
character,
character.
that
That
was
was to me.
Okay.
No, you haven't consistently fought zombies.
Well,
What's the
that was
crowd looking
weird.
like as well? Is it still really rioty and busy?
It's pretty much gone. So when this happened, there was a lot of sudden like, and then the bazaar has been basically abandoned, apart from the few shopkeepers who are coming back now, who had fled and now are returning. But there is nobody else in the bazaar now. It was bustling. It was, time to pick up evening food for evening meal kind of time. And now there's nobody. Apart from
But at least nobody else got hurt.
no, nobody else you saw got hurt. Kind of immediately posed the biggest threat.
Yeah.
Oh, I should do me! And then I slap a hand at myself and cast Cure Wounds.
You got it.
Yeah, thank you. What's your name, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I am Cacula. Cacula Scott.
Well, thank you, Cacula. I'm Kitto. Just
Good
kind
name.
of wanders off and goes to prod a zombie with his foot to be like, is there
I
anything
don't-
discernible about the zombie?
Is that a good idea? I mean, I think they can come back.
Do you want to investigate the zombie?
Yes. Through the
Investigation.
process of foot prodding. Which has not got very high. That was a 4.
Well, it's via
Zombie.
foot, so
It does look like a
obviously.
zombie.
It's a zombie. It's dead
Yeah,
now.
he says. Yeah.
Real dead.
Yay.
So you know Cacula and you know Kitto?
Hmm.
I have a question for the DM,
Yes, dear.
which is there anything that we associate these zombies with? Is there any reason we could think of that zombies may suddenly appear, or is it just, wow, that's weird?
You can roll history as a monk.
I will do that, although I doubt I will be very good at it, because I am...
Use your institutional associations with knowledge.
I think I kind of broke those, but
Fair enough.
Yeah, also you're not like a knowledge monk, you're a some soul monk.
Well, I'm the liar.
Guys. But here we
Sorry,
go.
guys.
Cobalt soul is the monks that do the learning. Nerin is not one.
That is a 10.
The zombies are undead.
Lads.
And they happen when people are doing stuff with undead.
Oh no.
Guys, get this.
Guys.
That's it. You don't know why there would be zombies. They happen when people make undead because they're undead. That's what
Bad. Do I know where they came from?
No.
Like, as in direction? Where
As
they-
in direction, they came from like the.
I won't know because I have bad perception. I would have noticed them until they were actually there. I know.
They would have come from like the far end of the bazaar, but yeah, as you said, your perception wasn't great, and so therefore you wouldn't necessarily have a better knowledge of
Yes.
directly where from.
Mm-hmm. Would I? Because I rolled
Yeah.
You
that
rolled pretty
one to see
high.
if there were any more.
Um,
That is what Nerin is about to suggest.
I mean, you'd know they came from the far side of the bazaar,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't. The bazaar is quite busy, quite difficult to tell where things are. So it's not super easy to know from there.
we should probably go and, see if there were any remnants or something. I mean, I don't know why, frankly, you'd set a bunch of zombies on a bazaar.
Yeah, would
Unless
someone have
they were
done
hungry,
it?
but I don't think zombies eat fajitas. I've just made a culinary decision. I made a culinary choice about what we eat in Utopia.
Niimi's now
You
writing
can't
the
change
law.
it now.
Hathor is like,
Okay, fajitas are now canon in the world,
Uh-huh.
apparently.
They are staple food of Utopia.
Right. Sure. I'd like to point out that you still, Cacula, don't know the name of the weird wizard-looking boy and the monk.
No, Niimi
Are
knows
you
this.
Going to
I know
ask-
this.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
Let it play out, Alex.
That's fine. I'm just like, two of you are walking around having introduced yourselves, and two of you have very much not done that. So
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're on our way. Are you all right to keep going? I mean, I don't really have any responsibilities. Well, I have responsibilities. Anyway.
it's fine.
Zombies.
It's fine. Yes, we should probably check that out. I don't think that these people were. I mean, never mind. I'm making guesses.
No, go on.
Yeah, if you forgot.
You said somebody set them on the bazaar. What if they
Right.
weren't? Like, this is an accident. Somebody.
That's true. How does one go around
Hathor,
making
as a
accidents?
wizard, I guess go and roll Arcana to see if you know anything about zombies.
Okay,
You're not a necromancer, so
that's a nat 20.
okay, you're not a necromancer.
Hey.
Okay, even with that, you're not a necromancer. You don't know anything about the creation of zombies themselves, because it's not your school of magic. You know that they are usually created through arcane means. You know that they can be controlled, but you also know that sometimes they're accidental. Sometimes they're byproducts of other magical effects, or sometimes they're created for a purpose and then they break control because they're kind of brainless, and so actually focusing on them can be quite tiring, and so you may summon a lot of zombies and then just like let a few wander. So it's possible that they were purposefully set on the bazaar, but also it's absolutely possible that they've been accidentally wandered in from somewhere else. That's not impossible with something like a zombie because they're fairly accidental by their nature.
Going on a real life adventure as well as a fictional adventure.
Yes, Astrid's
Zombies day out.
3 in the morning, so we're going to Astrid's living room now.
Yes, my parents are all. My whole family's going to Cornwall.
Oh,
So me and Niimi are going to live in Astrid's house.
Yeah,
7 days.
whereabouts in Cornwall are they going? This is very beside the point.
St. Maul's.
I don't know where that is.
No,
I don't either, but it sounds fancy.
It's very pretty. It looks like a Greek village, but it's not a Greek village.
Nice.
Is the way that I will describe it.
So yeah, Hathor, you know that they can be completely accidental, but you know that they can also be controlled.
Right.
Did
Yes.
it came from? We should find the
I mean,
place.
I think
And the
that,
gnomish girl.
right.
Yeah, her. I mean, we can go try and find her and see if we can find where they
You
came
would
from.
know where they came from.
Right.
Yeah, or it might
And
just
see if
be
she's all right.
a thing.
What are you doing in here? What do you want? What are you stealing?
I thought that was the gnomish girl for a sec.
Just my entire box of nail varnish? Yeah, I'm doing Jack's nails. You're doing Jack's nails, alright. Bye then.
Crime.
Crime. Thievery.
Get lost. Okay, cool. So are you searching for the gnomish woman who yelled?
Yeah.
Roll perception, everyone.
Can do. Boogaloo.
Let me find the correct.
Oh, 8.
13.
Rolling real bad outside of combat. But
Okay. Okay.
19.
Okay. What was
Looking.
yours, Ruth?
8.
8. Okay. Okay. So Cacula and Hathor, you rolled a 13 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody over 10, basically. You do manage to spot her. She appears to be kind of cowering behind a. She kind of run around outside from one of the bazaars, of one of the shops, and has gone back to that shop and is now like straightening up and beginning to straighten things on the shop. She appears to be selling small stoneware, crockery, that kind of thing. Some of it's been knocked over in the thing, and she's kind of like straightening the stuff that hasn't been knocked over and looking down at some of her broken sales work and just sighing and kind of looking around for a brush. She seems shaken. She doesn't seem injured.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Oh, hello. You dealt with them.
We did.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, no, just a few pots broken, but not me, so that's fine, I guess. Sorry. Thank you so much. My name is Dorka Talon. Thank you. May I have the names of the people who saved?
Cacula, Kitto. Oh, I forgot that part. Sorry, what are your names?
It's fine. I am Hathor. Hathor Ermik.
Nerin.
Hathor. Nerin.
But did you see where they came from?
Yes.
Oh, no, I was around the back of the shop, collecting some of the other crockery to place out to sell, but and I turned and there were just 4 of them, and I ran, and I didn't see where they were coming from, just further from down the street, I'm afraid.
Oh, well.
All right. Right.
Yes, and she'll kind of indicate behind the bazaar.
Right, okay.
But actually the street that like the bazaar backs onto is a very long street with a lot of off turns. A lot of the streets in the Stokes are very long, like spokes out from the guild, but then have like 50, 60 kind of like short little alleys off. The Lochnar Bazaar sits on one of the longer streets, and basically she's indicating the massive thoroughfare through behind her, which should be busy and is not. Probably because of the zombies. There are people starting to come back out now, but it should be like bustling with carts and horses and small steam-powered vehicles.
Heater sellers.
There aren't anything right now.
Nerin would like to go over and see if there's anything, like poke head around the corner and see if there's anything on the big road.
Roll perception for me.
Not because Nerin is good at this, just because Nerin is pointed.
Would think too. Yeah.
Yes, Nerin rolls a marvelous 2.
No, it's the road.
Nerin, what do you
like us,
half
the
you
roads.
guys see? Nothing.
Road.
All good.
All
Everything's
good. Lots of road.
No
Okay.
zombies anywhere.
No.
Well, we
just
have a
road.
direction. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know where they came from. Sorry, I can't be of more help.
No.
No.
You got yourself safe. That's the most
Yes.
important thing, right?
Yes.
You're
thank
good. No point crying over some lost zombie directions.
I'm not sure that's how the phrase goes. I believe it was crying over spilled goat's milk, but okay.
Well, language changes over time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure that's going to catch on, dear.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not my main project anyway, so that's all right.
Okay.
Shall we?
Do you head out onto the main road behind the bazaar? Okay, so it's a fairly large road. Even by our standards, this is a road that is large enough to have like a path alongside it as well. This is a fairly significant road, and you kind of head down it for a bit. Are you checking each alley you walk past? What are you doing?
Yes, alley time.
Okay, roll me a general perception check.
Okay. It is time to focus in Cacula's mind. There is a mission. 70. 22.
Good.
My vision.
Okay. 22. You head for a few minutes down this long road and stick your head into each alley as you pass it.
Every time. Cacula is like, stop talking to you, but he is going,
You don't find anything of value. You find a lot of alleys. Stokes full of
Well,
alleys.
I've had a good look, and there are lots of alleys.
Yep.
I mean, we had a look. It might just be one of those things, you know, sometimes zombies and then no zombies. We just kill them.
Maybe.
Hathor and Kitto, you spent a significant amount of time in the Stokes as well. It's never been more obvious that Cacula has no fucking idea how to traverse the Stokes. Like, it's so obvious that he's not from here.
Would Kitto have a better idea where the zombies
Kitto-
may have come from?
No, you don't have a better idea of where the zombies may have come from. Neither would you, Hathor. Both of you have lived in the Stokes most of your life. Well,
It's
no,
just
Kitto not,
clear
but
that
Hathor has.
Cacula does not know the significance of any of the directions or streets around him.
Yeah, it's really very
That's
obvious.
fair.
Like Hathor and Kitto, you watch as like basically Cacula walks down a road for about 4 minutes, sticks their head in literally every alley past the road, despite the fact that some of them are like fairly significant roadways off, and some of them are like literal places where you put bins, and has like no differentiation.
Equal consideration of each one.
Yeah. Nerin, also
Bin
you're
could
a
fit a
little
zombie
bit
in it,
lost.
you don't
The Stokes
know.
is not your home either, or hasn't been for very long, so it's a little bit a lot for you because it's very busy and very bustling in a way that the monastery very much wasn't. But yeah, it's just really obvious, the two of you who have spent time in the Stokes, that literally Cacula has no idea how to look or what to look for.
Yeah.
With both of you having lived in the Stokes for a significant period of time, you would know that any tracks like that would be gone within minutes.
Okay.
This area is massively well trafficked. You're not going to be able to track zombies very well, especially not now that the road traffic is starting back up again. You're possibly better off not following the lead that way and trying and seeing if anybody has heard anything else rather than literally tracking them, because in this kind of experience, this road is massively busy and you'll lose it very quickly.
Yeah, Kitto's going to approach Cacula, who like, sometimes zombies, it's just kind of how it is. Well, not necessarily zombies, but something. These things kind of happened. We could go get a drink if you want. I'd glance around at everyone. I can get you a drink if you like. And we can always ask around, see if there are any zombie sightings. But this might just be a one-off thing.
Right.
You know, you said there can be accidental zombies sometimes, you know.
Yes, accidental zombies, but accidental zombies is still the result of somebody doing something. Like, I'm totally down to go get a drink, but I feel like if there's somebody making zombies, either intentionally or by accident, that it might pose, they might just keep making more.
Don't know. I mean, maybe, but you know, have you ever picked up a cup and then you drop the cup and you're like, fuck, my cup, and the cup smashes? You don't then go drop the next cup, you know? If it's an accidental zombie, it might just be a one-time accident, one broken cup. Do you want a drink?
Nerin has stopped listening and is asking anyone who walks past if they're seeing zombies.
Roll general charisma to see if anyone actually talks to you.
Yes, it is an 8.
Nice.
My boy is very
Can we have a moment to talk about the zombies plaguing our city? Hi.
You're in the street, nobody's paying any attention.
What petition are you trying to get me to sign?
So you rolled an actual 20 on your zombie making. Yes, you could make more zombies. You probably don't think it's a very quick thing, though. You don't think you can just be like, bam, zombies. You think it may take time and money and effort. Yeah, behold, unless somebody's casting something really fucking massive, which you feel like you should have known about already if they were, because that would have caused other things. So you're like, okay, yes, but there aren't going to be more zombies appearing in the next hour, say, for example. Like, yeah, you will. There may be more zombies, sure, but they're not going to, like, turn up in 10 minutes, kind of thing.
No.
I
Hathor
would
is
love
still-
to get a drink if you would like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Of course.
Great. Okay.
And glances around at the other two.
Hathor, Nerin, you coming for a drink?
But we should have a drink
why not?
together.
Yes. I would die for Cacula instantaneously. Oh my god. Okay, Kitto,
And now inside, he's like, oh my god, is this how it happens? It's happening, friends!
So you know that there is a tavern very close to the Lochnar Bazaar. Also, you would know this. To Hathor, called the Ogre's Tusk. It's not expensive, but it's quite lively.
Is that where I'm staying?
Place. It's not where you're staying, actually. You're
Okay.
staying a little bit further
Okay.
away from the bazaar.
Kitto's going
Um,
to glance at Hathor like, Ogre's Tusk? Presuming that.
Ogre's Tusk.
Great.
Cacula will look at
Starts
there and be like, Ogre's
Ogre's
Tusk.
Good word. Yeah.
Nerin
Love
will
that.
follow, but still kind of looking like he wants to keep asking people, but he's realised that if he is left here, he will probably be lost.
Okay.
Hathor is going to turn around to Nerin and go, let's ask at the bar. If anybody's going to be talking
just
about
about to
this,
say
it'll
that.
be at the bar.
Right. A big event, yes?
Well,
Zombies.
gossip spreads.
Like wildfire, especially in the
Mhm.
Stokes.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys find your way to the Ogre's Tusk, which I'm very happy about because I'd written a whole thing for you getting there and you did it without me, so I'm so happy about that. I was like, a whole thing, and then you just like, let's go to the bar, and I was like,
Me
all right,
too.
great, I don't have to
Me
deal with that, that's fine. Fantastic. I love it when my players do my work for me.
Kitto wants to get smashed.
Kitto
We
just
are
thinks
enabling.
Bad things happen to the people, and what you making a big
no,
deal out of?
Definitely, there was literally just an NPC that was meant to basically come up to you and be like, "You guys want to go get a drink?" And you just skip that.
Be
which
the
is
NPC
fine.
you want to see in the world.
Yeah, be the NPC you want to see in the world, which is great on my behalf, because I don't have to look at name up.
Oh, maybe they're a great
Drop your
NPC.
own plot hooks.
Hopefully we'll see them there.
You will. He'll be there.
Cool.
So you guys head over to the Ogre's Tusk, which is starting to get lively again. It's by this point, you know, it's maybe 6 p.m. And you know that's when people actually start to get off work and come around for a drink. There is a bard who's sat in one of the corners playing what looks like an accordion. He's a half elf playing this accordion and kind of crooning. There is a dwarven, you think dwarven elvish heritage. He's quite short but has very sort of weirdly fine features, who sat at the bar and kind of talking to the barkeep. And there is a lot of various people in the tavern. You can see orcs, you see a couple of goblins who are kind of sat down, who look like they've just come off shift in some form of the industrial side of it. They look quite dusty and dirty. There is a nervous looking human man who sat in the corner with like sandy brown hair, who's kind of eating what looks to be a small meal. And there is the bar is manned by a half-orc woman who's kind of serving this dwarven elvish man and having a quick chat with him. And as you guys enter, she looks up and kind of nods and waves to the bar as though to ask you guys what you'd like.
As Nerin walks in, having been told that we should ask in the bar, Nerin will just ask everyone, every table, who, unless someone stops him. But
Hathor, are you going to stop him? Go. Okay.
Nerin, can I get you a drink?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Drink. But we should ask people first. This is where we need to.
The people will still be there. Come sit down
It's
first.
not that late
Hey.
yet. I imagine kind of a
No,
couple
we
more
just-
people probably come round.
Fought a fight. We can sit down for a moment.
Why don't we try and blend in, Nerin? It will make people more easy to answering questions.
Okay. I'm not good at that. Okay, I'm coming.
It's
It'll
fine.
be
Just
fine.
follow. It's fine.
Maybe
I love
because
that the
there's two
wizard
of
and the
us.
rogue are the charisma ones in this party. My favourite thing.
Maybe because there's two of us, we can not fit in together, and then there'll be a group. So we'll fit in by not fitting in together.
Okay, what would you like to drink, or should I just get you? Glances around while in the. If no one says anything, you're just going to wander off to the bar and order 4 of the same thing, whatever the normal
Ale.
drink
You
is.
usually
I would like an
ale.
alcohol, please.
Can I? Or
Yeah.
alcohol, in
Well,
fact.
alcohol, yeah. Basically, the pub will serve you like fine wine, which is expensive, ale,
Yeah.
which is inexpensive, and liquor, whiskey.
3
basically.
modes.
Yeah, 3 modes. Fine, fancy wine, cheap alcohol like ale, beer type thing, or whiskey.
Or
What's the
alcohol.
Secret
Or alcohol.
confusing mode, which is water.
No, they won't serve that.
Disgraceful.
Are you
It's
offering
difficult to
pay?
get in Utopia.
Are you
It's
offering to
hard.
pay,
Okay, I didn't know
Kitto?
that.
There isn't a river through the center of Utopia. Like, everything is done through
out
groundwater,
here
so
very
bars will not
dehydrated.
serve you water because it's not worth it. So, yeah, so 4 ales will cost you 4 silver pieces.
Make a note. Cool.
And you, the half-orc woman kind of nods to you and hands over 4 ales.
Thank you.
Says, let me know if you need anything.
Oh, glances back at kind of Nerin and is like, oh, have you heard anything about zombies? Have you heard about the attack? It was like.
Yeah, Nora's here was just telling me and indicates the dwarven elven man who kind of, you're right, and
Oh.
he kind of turns around to you and says, yeah, I was minding my stall. I sell herbs and spices and stuff, and fucking zombies. Jeez, it's like Tuesday afternoon. I don't know what's going on. I just was
You
doing
think
all
they'd at
I
least
was
have the
doing.
decency to attack on a Saturday?
Yeah, I was just
Right in the middle of the working week.
selling my spices, and yeah, fucking sorry. Little bit heart's still a little bit going. But yeah, I've no idea where they come from. Did Dorka all right? Gnomish woman sells pot.
Yeah. We talked to her.
Good.
She's
Yeah,
doing fine.
she's good. She's good. She's from good folk. She's good folk. But yeah, no, I just saw him and fucking scarpered, and then went back and closed shop up after everything was over.
Yeah, wise.
Yeah.
Hands around the alcohols to the people.
Okay, so you guys all get an ale.
Thank you.
Get
Cacula
one
holds
alcohol.
it like a mug, like a cup of tea.
Cacula holds ale like a cup of tea.
and just like inhales it first.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
As I am brought tea.
Timing.
Gifted tea.
Teaming.
You can say hi, father. Wave to my party. Say hi to my father. He's hovering in the doorway. Hello. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have an ale and a seat in the Yoga's Tusk.
Does your friend at the bar have something to say? I mean, obviously he had something to say because he was talking to you.
Oh
But
yeah, you
what
can
was
go
it?
talk to him. He had a stall and ran off. He knew
Right.
Dorka. He don't know where the zombies came from.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I mean, I'm gonna sit down for a moment. There's a seat somewhere. Gonna go sit down somewhere.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, you can find a table.
yeah, he was a nice guy. You can go talk to him if you want.
Right.
We've blended
Okay.
in now. Can we go and ask questions?
If you want to.
I can come with you. We could do it together.
Let's go.
Right. Okay. Should I take my? No, I'll leave it here. Oh, no.
Hathor and Kitto, are you going to go sit down?
Kitto's going to sit down.
Hathor, are you
Watch
just...
this absolute train wreck.
Like, and follow Kitto to go
Okay.
and sit down.
You guys go sit in the corner, and Cacula and Nerin, who are you going to go talk to?
I want to talk to that stressed person who's sitting by himself, please.
He's just eating his dinner, but okay.
You
Let
said he
the
looked
man snack in
stressed,
peace.
so
Nervous, like,
yeah, exactly.
okay, sure. As I say, he's a human man, maybe in his, I don't know, mid 30s, dusty brown hair, kind of eating his what appears to be some form of fry-up. Looks up as you come over. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
So sorry to bother you. You looked a bit stressed. There was a zombie attack. I was wondering if it was about that.
No. Gee, what? A zombie attack? No, I just,
Yes, don't worry. They're all dead now.
okay.
And I was just wondering. We're trying to find out why, you see. And we've not had a lot of luck at the moment. So,
Perhaps because you just walk up to people and tell them there's been a zombie attack.
I'm sorry. Should I do it
That's
differently?
perhaps not great
How should I
table
do it
manners.
instead? Okay. Right.
No, I'm stressed for personal reasons.
Okay. I'm very sorry about that. I hope that resolves itself soon.
Wait,
Say
Leo,
that
can't
again
you
for me,
hear you?
Leo.
I said, but do you know anything about zombies?
I don't know anything
I
about
don't
zombies.
think he
No,
does,
I'm
no.
just,
Right.
I'm just a
Okay.
map maker. I'm just a cartographer, please.
Well, that sounds
What about
fascinating,
zombies?
but unfortunately...
Very much.
Oh, you don't do star maps, do you?
No, I don't.
Right.
Try
I
and
don't.
drag
Okay.
Cacula away.
Well,
Thank you.
bye. I hope you're not stressed soon. Bye. Sorry.
Waves. It's waves.
Well, I really thought that would lead to something. He just looked so stressed.
Sometimes people are stressed, Niimi.
I know this.
Just interrogate my NPC, why don't you?
Yeah, I will. Thank you for offering. Okay, who else? Who looks the next amount of stressed? Unless Nerin is taking us to another person, in which case Cacula is doing this on facial expression alone.
There's like a group of like maybe 6 or 7 orcs, half orcs, and goblins who are sat having a chat. They all
Okay.
look like they've just come from work. And then there is the bard, and then there is the dwarf who Kitto already spoke to, and then there's the bartender.
Okay,
But it's still quite quiet because it's only 6 p.m.
okay. Cacula kind of looks at the table. Is that?
Yeah.
That's quite a lot of people.
Nerin was about to say, let's go to the big group.
Right.
Birds, Wyverstone.
Okay. Sure. He didn't seem to like me very much, so why don't you go first this time, and I'll chip in if you need anything.
Okay. Nerin will walk over and say, hello, do you know about zombies?
One of the orcs just goes, and one of the goblins goes, I know that zombies exist, and
Right.
have
Good start.
Today's zombies.
Okay. Did you see one today?
No, it was about 4 weeks
Okay.
ago.
Oh. Okay.
Like in the mining dell. Like out of
Right.
town.
They often like to go there.
No. I
Okay.
mean, nobody likes to go to the mining dell.
No.
It's not a
Well, that's unfortunate.
positive place.
Right. Okay. But no zombies today. Just one from 4 weeks ago. What happened? Did you kill it?
No, it was being used to lift things. It was a zombie like
Right.
diet.
Okay. I wish you'd led with that.
I know. You just come up and ask if I've seen zombies.
No, you're
Sometimes
right.
I've seen
You're right.
zombies.
Actually, yes, you're right. I should ask better questions next time.
Nerin
Okay.
will say
Well,
to-
thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry.
Nerin will say, I think maybe we need to ask specific questions.
Yes. I think that is
Yes,
a
I
good
would
note.
advise perhaps leading with the
Right.
zombies you're looking for,
Okay.
rather than zombies generally.
That is actually very helpful.
Thank
So
you.
thank you for the feedback. Have a
You're
good meal.
welcome.
Thank you. On to the next.
Okay,
Okay. Bye.
Hathor and Kitto, you're watching this train wreck. Are you doing anything?
No, well, Kitto's
That's
not.
alright. You go.
Well, Kitto's gonna just start a drink and start trying to
Just
talk to
plugging
Hathor.
drinking
He's just like,
ale.
they're just doing, I don't know.
Hathor
Sometimes
is
happen.
grinning, watching this train wreck.
Yeah, I mean, the bar's not
Hathor is watching the fireworks.
the
Yeah.
bar's not very big, so you can hear all of the conversations, and boy, have they got no idea how to do this.
I feel kind of
Amazing.
bad for them, but I mean, at some point, I reckon they'll get the message and leave. But I was kind of hoping they would come for a drink first.
Yeah, God, I've got... This is just very pleasant to watch, if you feel what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, they've clearly never been anywhere like this ever before in their lives, especially that one kind of points at Cacula, who's just yelling at...
Both of you very much have the experience of, God, yeah, these people have never interacted with normal people in their lives.
Yeah.
Oh boy, either they've got money, or they've grown up with money, or they've literally never interacted with anyone who is not an academic.
All of the above, baby.
Yeah, like
Do you mean Oxford students?
They are so, yes. They are
Yes.
Etonians at their worst. They are so far.
Oh no, but without all
from-
of the actual horrible parts.
Okay, they are so far from the knowledge of how to like interact with people. It's not even funny.
Hmm. I mean, you could just leave it as like they've never interacted with anyone. Full stop.
Under-socialized.
Yeah.
Right, bartender.
Yes, and this let's practice of the words. So I think
Okay.
say, do you know about the zombies today?
Mhm.
Is that
I
good?
like it. Yep,
Do you
that's
know
good.
where the
You lead
zombies
with that. You
came
came up
from?
with it, so you go with that, right? I'll be right
Okay.
behind you. Let's go.
I'll go to the bartender and say that.
Okay, you go up to the bartender, this half-orc woman, and you say, have you heard about the zombies today? And she says, only from Norris here.
Right. Norris.
Hi, yeah.
Hello.
Zombies.
Good
They
name.
were in the bazaar. You
They
were
were.
there. I saw
I
you.
was. You're right.
Why are you asking about them?
We want to know where they came from.
I don't know.
Well, there
Oh.
might be some more of them, you see. Hopefully not. I didn't see any, and I'm good at seeing things most of the time. But,
I don't know, man. They were there. Fucking,
Yes.
it was a Tuesday afternoon. I was selling my spices.
you were. They were good spices, and I saw them.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know anything.
No, it's all right. That's plenty. I'm glad you're okay.
Nerin is looking around the room to see if there's anyone who we haven't yet interrogated badly yet.
If you
The-
glance
the-
around,
the
Kitto's going to kind of
bard's
gesture you to
playing.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kitto is
Well,
gesturing you to come back.
I don't want to interrupt the bard. So, we should
Let's go
probably
back. We haven't
Yes.
had that success
to
anyway.
our table.
Okay. You go and sit back down with Hathor and Kitto.
Right. Update.
Any luck?
Uh,
He says, knowing
not
exactly
much.
all of your conversation.
Not much. Fellow in the corner is not stressed for zombie-related reasons, personal
Oh,
reasons. I didn't
wow.
cry. That would be rude.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Apparently, thank you. There was a zombie in the mines 4 weeks ago, but it was there on purpose. Not its own purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
mining
No
purpose.
in
zombies
conclusion,
today.
we didn't find anything out. No, that's not true. We found out how not to interrogate someone about whether they'd seen a zombie.
Yeah, and you found out that sometimes people are stressed for personal reasons, so
Exactly. I mean, I kind of knew that already.
every
But
day's a learning day.
that is true.
I mean, you could talk to the
Kitto-
bard when you've finished with
Yeah.
That's true. I don't want to interrupt him, though. It's nice. I like it.
Kitto and no, actually just Kitto, because of certain things. Make me
Stuff and things.
because of your backstory, make me a general intelligence check
Okay,
or history, one or the other.
history is much better.
Okay, roll history for me.
We've all got history. I love it.
that
We all
is
know stuff.
14. We're freckly
Okay.
history nerds.
History, yeah, that's fine. You with a
True.
14, you would know that you know the mining dell. The mining dell's an area where coal is mined out in the sump. It's usually run by the guilds, and it's pretty much where most of the slaves go. You also know that a few of the guild members have necromancers on the payroll who will just resurrect strong things to lift stuff. So it doesn't really surprise you that there are zombies out there, because it's all manual labor, and you can get zombies to do manual labor as long as you've got someone who can rise them. Necromancy is not. It's seen as a little bit. It's a little bit taboo, a little bit kind of like weird, but it's not really seen as. It's not illegal by any means. And there is a school of necromancy in the schools. You would know that, Hathor. You would also know that, Cacula. But it's just a little bit weird. Most people who practice necromancy are a little bit weird. But that's it. And you'd know it's not super weird for them to have zombies out in the mining dells. It's physical labor.
Yeah. I mean that tracks, honestly. So, yeah.
Right. I mean, I know that they do. I mean, obviously, I was going to say they do a bit of necromancy in the necromancy school, but obviously they do quite a bit, I imagine. But I don't think that they would just release them into the. I mean, I know the intercity relationships. They're not exactly stellar or good or productive, but I don't think they just blatantly release practice zombies into the unsuspecting public.
Again,
Probably.
I mean,
not without a
accidents
reason,
happen.
and there doesn't seem to be a reason.
Sometimes you just got some zombies and they.
No?
They didn't really cause much of a problem. I
Yeah,
don't know if
no.
it's because we
But
were
I
there.
think that exactly. I think that might have been because we were there. Imagine if we weren't there. No spice store for Norris over there.
Yeah, I guess. Sip.
Yeah.
I have props.
I agree.
Akira starts blowing on his ale and then seems to remember that it's actually not tea.
Yeah, you can just.
Drinking some.
Yeah.
No, I realise that. I do that all the time, I think it's because, my brain is like, oh, this is, one end of the temperature spectrum, as it were. And it's like, well, I know how to fix that. I'll just blow on it to cool it down, even when it's already cold. Because that's how I, deal with extreme temperatures.
Hot food.
Smart.
No, not really. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, it does make sense. It's just not very productive.
Okay. Kitto's now not sure about his new friend.
Sorry, Kitto are just like, what the fuck have we walked into?
I kind of looks at Hathor like, help.
You drink a lot of tea then, I'm guessing. Tea?
Yes.
Tea.
Yes.
Encourage
Lots
him.
of tea.
Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry, that was a weird thing to say.
No, it wasn't. It's fine.
It is
Just
okay.
phrased a little oddly.
I'm not very
I
good.
got what you were trying to say.
I just drinking my
Nerin,
ale. It's not exactly
the ale that he is drinking to, the others on the table, in terms of speed drinking.
okay.
downs it like a shot.
Glug.
If other people are downing it, Nerin will be like, oh, that's what you do. And if people are sipping it, Nerin will be like,
Oh, okay, but fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ale. It's not very exciting. It's not particularly flavoursome because it's ale. It doesn't seem to be badly watered down. That's nice. Yeah, it tastes like beer because it's beer.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone seems to come into the bar, then Nerin will suddenly turn to Cacula.
Cacula.
Sorry, I
picked the most awkward name in the game.
Dracula, or not.
And
Yeah.
so say, someone else, should we try out our new question?
Maybe you can go and I'll just stay here.
I think it would be more productive to try and work out who is best to ask, how best to ask them, and then ask them very gently.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who in here do we think is going to be know things is the real question, I think.
Yeah.
So what was that?
The one who just asked who was there.
He didn't seem to
The
have a lot
spice
of
store.
information.
He did know anyone.
He did have spices. But but not in the chest.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go ask the bard in a moment. When he stopped, Kitto is feeling awkward, so we'll just be like with the alcohol and go like sit near to the bard and be like, just kind of like looking at them.
The bard will take a minute and then stop playing the accordion. Yo, can I help?
Hi, my name's Kitto. Have you heard about the? Sorry, what do you say, Aleks?
Lovely to meet you. He's charismatic and bright in the way bards are.
Very bard-like, bardy bard. We found a bard.
He's a body bird.
Have you heard anything about these zombies earlier? I was out there. Did you hear anything?
I heard that they were there, I'm afraid, but nothing else.
Oh,
So, if you're looking for suspicious circumstances, guy in the corner's been fiddling around with gold all day, darling. I don't know what he wants it for. I don't know who he's paying, but it's fairly well portioned out.
well, thank you for the
Is
information.
this anxious for personal reasons, man?
Yeah.
Is that the guy who acted for personal reasons? Oh, I heard it. I mean, glances over at the guy in the corner. I'm supposed to be looking for the zombie thing right now, but I mean, I might follow that up in a bit. Thank you for that.
No worries. I'll keep my ears out. I'm perceptive. Tell you if I hear anything, darling.
Thank you. I'm sure you are. Just goes back to the party and says,
Goes back to
again,
being
nothing.
pretty.
Just says the guy in the corner being anxious is anxious.
Yep. Personal reasons.
I feel like we might be in a room of dead ends.
Right.
Well, at least we got a drink out of it.
Oh, dead ends. Huh. Right.
Yeah,
No,
like
'cause of
this-
Nope. Never mind.
oh yeah.
You
Sorry.
sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then the anxious man in the corner gets up, takes a sweeping look around the room, stands over, goes and has a brief conversation with the orcs and the goblins. Doesn't appear to get anything out of it. It's kind of hushed. You don't know what they're saying. Then takes a moment, looks at you, kind of steels himself, inhales, and then heads over. Hi.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
hi again. Sure. Well, I guess you're, well, not really what I expected, but you'll do. You don't have to happen to have need for a job, do you?
Yes.
Oh.
Jobs.
Cool. Great.
Oh, is this the personal reasons?
Yes. Yes, it is.
No reasons.
Depends on the job,
You don't
but
have
yeah.
to. You don't have to tell us if it's not relevant to the job.
No, it is relevant to the job. That's the point.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
We could go somewhere quieter.
No, it's fine. He takes out a pouch and slides it across the table towards you. At a quick glance, it's probably quite heavy. And he says, my name is Morkan Ligon. I need some people to investigate the cause of a poisoning, I think.
Oh no.
Yes, there's been a few people recently who've
Oh.
died.
Oh, that's
Surrounding
terrible.
areas.
I'm so sorry.
My daughter was one of them.
Oh, I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
perhaps you should hold your apologies for the end of the conversation, dear.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
let him
Sorry.
finish.
No.
I don't know whether or not this is connected to your asking me about zombies, which is why I came over. Death and dead, etc. I have no idea. But my daughter was 12, and she got sick very quickly and died. She's not the first. There have been a few others in the last week. And I need to know someone's looking into it. Because, wow, there's no use asking the black mark, is there? Or do they care for people like us? But people have died, and I don't have the kind of money to pay the cloaks to look into it. It's 25 gold for each of you in that purse. If
Do you
you
mind if
find what
I-
killed my daughter.
He wants to have a look.
I don't need any money.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You deserve to know the truth. No one should have to be parted from their loved ones if they don't want
Take
to
the
be.
money. I don't care whether or not you don't or do or take the money.
We'll investigate.
We
Please.
will.
Cacula,
Of
it's
course.
how things run here. You know?
Yes.
We can yeah. Do you mind if
If
I
you
have a
want to give the money, if you want to give the money back to the people, I don't mind. Give it to one of the
Okay.
temples. But take the money.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I will feel assured that you will actually do your...
Yeah, no, I got it, don't worry.
No, no.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You
fine.
can definitely tell you're not from the Stokes, dear.
Yeah,
I'm
excuse
not
me.
hiding it very well. I tried. It's not going very well.
No.
Luckily,
Right.
the people I'm hiding from aren't here, so that's all right.
Everyone's hiding from something in this city.
Maybe keep that
Yes.
to yourself.
Right.
So do you have
I'm
Yeah.
any
good at this.
do you have any leads on where to look?
I'm happy to let you see my daughter's body if you would like
Okay.
for that. And then there's a few other people. I know 2 other people who I can point you in their directions, and they've lost people recently. It's whichever you would prefer to do first.
I mean, it's getting kind of late.
And it is getting late. I'm happy to show you my daughter's body and meet you on this tomorrow. I'm staying in this tavern for tonight. I can't face going home. So I'll be here.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm,
if you're all interested in doing this, we could meet up tomorrow.
absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I think I should be able to
Alright.
find my way back here again. Probably.
I mean, you
Find
could
your way to the bazaar,
stay
you'll be fine
here.
here.
I can definitely do that.
Let's
Yeah.
meet back up at the fountain then. Make it easy.
Okay.
Are you
Right.
in the Lochnar Bazaar?
Yeah, we'll meet there
Mhm.
tomorrow morning. Kitto's gonna
Meet
give
there
you
tomorrow.
all your money from the money pouch thing.
Okay, so everybody gets 25 gold.
Yay.
Spicy.
Thank you. Please. She was all I had left. So I just want to know what happened.
We'll find out for you. You have my word. Our word.
Mhm.
I mean,
Thank you.
anything could happen, but we'll definitely have a look. Kind of looking at Cacula, like,
He takes a look at Kitto and kind of nods in a kind of, yeah, you know this. You know the city. Yeah. He appreciates the drive and innocence from Cacula, but he appreciates Kitto's like, we will do what we can attitude.
I do not give you my word, sir.
Because that's a dumb thing to do. But
Yeah.
sure.
Look, Cacula is baby.
I know.
He knows nothing. He's just got a lot of love in his heart.
Okay. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Or are you going to split your separate ways for long rest?
Kitto's
We
gonna stay
will-
here for a little while if
Oh,
anyone else
head
wants to stay as well, but like,
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
Yeah,
out
I
with
mean-
Kitto.
Yeah,
Very cool.
definitely.
Yeah, so obviously all of you have Nerin and Cacula, you're both staying in taverns further, like in lesser things that are not as deep into the Stokes. Kitto, you have a safe house to a degree. Spot you've been staying for a little while. After you can go home. So
Get out of here.
with your ownership.
With your
I'm not
bedroom.
the one who wrote this.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to talk some more, that's fine.
I don't know about the rest. The rest of you jumped on that as quickly. I mean, I agree. I entirely. And I've got to say as well, even being from the Stokes, I considered telling him to keep his money. But at least it's a good show of character.
Right.
You all seem very Upstanding? That doesn't feel like the right word.
Well, thank you. Can't say I've never been called upstanding before. Many other things. Upstanding is not one of them. I'm not very good at.
It's fine. Honestly,
Right.
like, you don't have to use the right words for us to know what you're trying to say.
That's refreshing. Poor man.
Hmm.
Yeah. What are you doing here, if you don't mind me
Oh,
asking?
me?
Yeah.
Because it involves other people, potentially their safety, I won't tell you,
Fair enough.
but I'm not putting anyone in danger,
Fair enough.
I
Have
don't
you
think.
been here long?
About a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
As part of why I feel so terrible about that man's story. I'm actually quite good with a herbalism kit. I can heal. I'm trying to put myself out there as a bit of a, if you need anything, hello. Like a heal for hire. I'm not very good at the hire part. I usually just say, keep your money, I
You might
feel
wanna...
terrible. It's like your daughter broke your leg and now I'm asking you to give me 20 gold, I don't know.
But
So I usually just do it for free, but...
even the fact that you're doing any healing is good. Like, people here will pay, and you just need to learn to take their money, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
I
if you've
probably...
only been here a couple of weeks, you need to learn that, like, that's how it works. And the fact that you're offering, like, healing as opposed to killing someone, that says enough about you, honestly.
Oh, thank
Like,
you.
take
I
the
didn't
money.
Right. Okay.
Maybe think of
need
it
more
as
parchment.
donations instead
Right.
of payment.
Okay. Maybe. Oh. I mean, I don't know if you've kind of sensed about me, but I've never really had to take money before.
Yeah.
I know it's real obvious, to be honest.
Good.
Sorry, stop.
I'm just not very good at it.
You'll
I
get
kind
used
of...
to it.
Yes, hoping so. Thank you for the drink, by the way. As I said, not the best at first impressions or second impressions, or third or fourth. But,
Those fifth impressions, though.
right.
They're golden.
Maybe. Your stabbing is also very good, and spells and punching and things. Very impressive. Really saved me there with your things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nerin, how about you? Are you also new around here?
Yes. No. Yes.
You've been here
Not
about a month.
here.
That's a lot of answers.
Yes.
It is. I like it.
Monks.
Right.
Monastery. But
Okay.
I found
Oh,
out
no.
they were bad,
Oh dear.
and I don't. Did you know that the monasteries are all just slavery? It's all there's slaves there.
Right.
Why would I know that?
Yes, you would know that definitely, Kitto. Hathor and Cacula. Concerning what you know about the school doesn't seem weird to you, to be honest.
There are slaves in lots of places that you wouldn't like slaves to be. I mean, you
Yeah,
wouldn't like
mostly
slaves to be
in
anywhere.
slavery. Yeah, that's...
Yes, exactly.
Mostly as slaves.
Yes, but they're pretty ubiquitous in the city, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Oh,
so did you run away?
yes, sort of. I had an argument because
Right.
I didn't know they were slaves, and then how do we stop the slaves? How do we stop them being slaves?
That's a big question.
Time to end slavery.
Press X to end slavery.
Nerin understands nothing.
I love
Let's go.
That's a very
Doesn't
big
really
question.
work like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are some people
Noble
working to stop
endeavour.
it. There are some people working to stop it right now, but it's more on a small as basis scale. To be honest, the best way would probably be to get the Sky Pirates to stop doing anything, because then the lower city and most of the slavery would have to rely on the slavery, and most of the lower city actually then wouldn't function, and there'd be revolution probably within a couple of weeks, maybe a month at most. All of that good nonsense, but I highly doubt that anyone is going to stop the Sky Pirates from being Sky Pirates, because that would be rather difficult and potentially deadly. Very likely deadly.
Yeah, the Sky Pirates they're literally keeping people alive.
Yes, yeah.
If we stop the Sky Pirates from doing anything, including literally keeping people alive,
The city wouldn't function, quite frankly, without them.
a lot of people
mean,
would
the
die in
militia
that
can-
process.
Yes,
You
no,
can't
I'm not
stop
advocating for it at all.
until-
No. Purely on a theoretical level, I think that's probably the only way to end slavery in our city.
Okay.
But I'm not advocating it for it at all. Trust me, I have written up multiple private papers on the subject for myself as research.
Maybe don't lead with that around here. Like theoretical stuff, just leave it behind.
Yeah,
Okay.
just. I don't publish any of those papers.
Definitely not.
No, I would have been arrested earlier.
Implying you've been arrested before.
I'm so bad at keeping secrets. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just terrible at this, honestly.
It's very refreshing, I've got to say.
Just like straight
glad you
up,
think
like
so.
session 1. Here is all of Cacula's backstory. Go. I'm just
can't
like,
do
all
it.
right.
He can't do it.
No, this is why we do this, because it's much more interesting and refreshing to have a character who can't keep secrets.
Yeah.
Because
No,
then you tell your backstory and it's great.
When I say that I don't want to say the whole reason I'm here, I do mean it. I'm not going to, because there are other people
That's
involved
right.
that
No.
might be in danger.
Understood. That's fine.
But let's just leave it at there.
Okay.
I'm definitely in favour of sky pirating and not in favour of deadly revolution. Sorry if I gave that
I'll write it
impression.
down.
Good. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know anybody else did that.
What? Oh
Writing.
no, I was joking. It was a joke.
Turn of phrase.
Yeah.
Phrase.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not everything, obviously.
I mean,
Basically, I'd like to point out that Hathor also is carrying books fairly consistently, and they do look like Hathor writes in them fairly consistently.
You know, right? What do you
Yes.
write about? That's very private. I'm sorry. That's very personal. You don't have to answer that. Is it poetry? No, don't tell me.
I mean, you definitely have one book which is full of spells. If you'd like to write other things, that's completely up to you. But you definitely have one book that is full of spells.
I
Dear diary.
habit at this point, I suppose. A homework and spells.
Oh, you're at the university?
Yes, I am.
Are you a
Well,
really big
yes.
child?
Wes.
No. The university is for older. No
I
children.
get another joke.
Right. Sorry.
Don't worry, you're doing
See,
real well.
that's what Hathor was giggling, and then Cacula's like, I'm lost.
He was like, no, it's teenagers and stuff. There's no children there.
I love it. Yes.
This party dynamic is fantastic.
No. I was at the university. I've sort of finished studying now.
Oh, well done.
Got to the end of
Graduated.
it. Yes, we'll call it that.
Yes.
Yes, graduate. I just, it wasn't going anywhere, wasn't getting any further with it. Find a spot and you call it. But yeah,
Okay.
No.
Well, your magic
Were
is very
you?
impressive.
You?
Me?
Clear? Yeah.
Me? What? University? Yes.
Yes.
Not anymore, obviously.
Mm-hmm. You're a healer for hire sometimes.
I mean, all the time. I'd like to be.
Say that again for me, Leo. Your
Sorry,
mic's really
Nerin?
weirdly directional. We don't pick you up all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Leo, can't believe you didn't design this mic yourself.
No, I think it's when anyone else is talking, we can't hear Leo.
It just mutes Leo, basically. It's really annoying.
I will
Okay.
raise my hand when I have something to say.
Okay. It's on. Say what you were saying, Leo.
I was going to interrupt. Nerin was going to interrupt the conversation about writing and say, "I write things too." And
Great.
get out the calligraphy and say, "Should I write healer for hire?" And you could put it on your bag.
You
I
know,
can
that
write.
would actually be fantastic.
I can write
Thank you
very
so
well.
much. I can see that. This is really impressive.
Make me a performance check using your calligraphy tools. It should be underneath your calligraphy tools. It should have given you a...
No, sorry.
Could you kind of make it look friendly?
I think I get plus. I've got my. I'm proficient, so I'm going to just roll my calligraphy from D&D Beyond and hope that it is nice to me.
Yes.
Oh no!
8.
Oh no.
It's readable. It's not the best work you've done. But
Also, I'm not actually that good. I'm just saying.
No.
it's
Everybody.
not the best work you've done, but it's fine. It's legible.
Thank you. I'll definitely keep this all a gift. Oh no, do you want to be paid for it? People should be paid for their work.
No, I don't need. I want to be helpful.
Okay. Well, you are helpful already, so good job. Achieved.
Oh, good. Do you want anything written? I can write lots of things. I just can't come up with it.
Yes, if you're willing to write me something. Do me, here, I'll show you how to spell it. And he pulls out a book and like rifles through the back page to find something that looks blank and then just like writes Persephone. Can you make that look pretty for me?
I can try. I
There
do
we
not
go.
so pretty, but I can definitely try.
Mhm.
And I will try.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Another performance?
Just roll calligraphy
Go
tools.
with some actual dice for a change.
Yeah, you got
So
+2.
it's nice if my character could actually, and he's very average. Yes,
Bless
that's
him.
no, that's a 7. So you know,
Oh, it's just a little bit worse than mine.
Yeah, it's legible.
he's really trying, but he's really average.
Oh, bless
Maybe it's the
him.
drink as well. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hathor will accept and slide it back into the book and put it away.
It's a nice name.
Give up and put it away because Nerin knows that he is not proving himself useful.
Oh.
Oh, Hathor is going to attempt to be as like he's. Oh no! Yes, thank you. She'll like it.
Out of practice, I will improve.
Practice makes perfect. How do you think I can do anything?
How can anyone do anything? Babies can't walk until they practice.
Mm.
I can't do much, and I have practiced.
Sure you can.
Well, how old are you?
Real big baby.
Oh no, I know I'm small. I'm not. I'm 20. I'm just small.
Oh, okay. You can punch things really good.
You can.
Well,
And you literally shot sunbolts from your hands at one point during that combat, so...
Yeah, that
Yes.
was
I like the sun thing. That was great.
It was cool.
oh yes, that's new. That's special.
Is
That's
that, you know, from the sun? Or did you just do it?
I don't know. I just
Oh.
do what my teacher says,
Right.
or my teacher said. Yes, sun coming from hands. I can do that.
I liked it. It was good.
It was cool.
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna turn in now. I've got a bit of a walk.
Oh, right.
Back.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, which way are you heading? You might be near me. I'll walk back with you.
You're probably actually both heading south. from
South.
here. You're heading deeper into the Stokes. So yeah.
Have the talk of which road we turn off on.
Yeah, you guys probably are heading vaguely the same way, and Nerin and Cacula are probably heading vaguely the same way because you guys are heading deeper into the Stokes and you guys are heading out of them. So
I'm heading off this way. Is
Yes.
anyone going that
No,
way?
Me, I am
Right. Okay.
good.
Good.
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow then for our
Yeah.
investigation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
tomorrow
happy
morning.
about the investigation, to clarify. It's a great tragedy. I'm happy that...
We know, don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you
Okay.
again for the drink and
Oh,
for
No problem.
tolerating me.
Not a problem.
That's very kind of you.
Bye.
Good
so you
evening.
guys head off to your
Mm-hmm.
Nerin and
What are
Cacula
the stars
both-
looking like this fine eve?
They're looking. It's a little cloudy,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not all visible. But you
As we
can
tootle back, I'll have my eyes mostly on the sky. What was that? Sorry, Ruth?
Leo has hand up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
right.
love.
No, it's not. I'm just not that we need to roleplay this because it's torturous for everyone involved. But Nerin will spend the whole walk back
No, he's baby.
practice asking questions about poisonings and
Mhm.
try to communicate with
Okay.
the new point. That's what we're doing.
No, I think that one is better than the last one. Because,
Yes.
I think a lot of them will have died. Or not, they won't have died, obviously, because then we wouldn't be able to talk to them. Because even if they came back as zombies, they couldn't talk. But their family will have died. So I think it's best to be as gentle as possible. And probably
also
not talk too much.
mention
Two
their
things I'm not very good at.
Kitto said their name. We need to say names.
Right, okay.
Yes. Saying names. And asking specific things.
Hmm.
And be kind.
Yes, always.
Okay, should we
Always
practice?
be kind. If you like.
I'm not going to roleplay us practicing because it will
You
be.
practice how to speak, and it's wonderful. And I feel that when you guys hit level 4, you should take ability score increases in charisma.
I won't be because nothing can help. But thank you.
Could we have a really brief break? 'Cause I need to grab my charger for my laptop.
I was just about to say
I'll
we
pause
will
the
take a.
recording. Now we are.
Yes, I don't think
You
it's very
silence
interesting to have
yourself.
recordings of us on break where me and Astrid talk about Niimi's train tickets.
Yeah.
So
What
That's the
about my
content
train
people want.
tickets? What's wrong with them?
nothing. We were
I
just trying
was
to find out
asking
when you
what
got
time
in.
you got in.
Oh, I need to look. Actually, I don't know. I know for my old one. I think it's about like 4,
Yeah, we thought.
5.
Anyway,
I'll let you know.
So- you guys go home. Kitto, you go to your small little house that you've been kind of staying in for the last couple of years. Hathor, you go home. It's nice, peaceful as usual. Weirdly peaceful. It's quite quiet tonight. Rosanna's not got too many runaways. So you're doing all right. You will take a long rest. Gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
Before I go to
love
bed, I pin my sign up that says Healer for Hire on my wall. So I can look at
Yep.
it.
For the less experienced members, me.
Long rest resets all spell slots and heal.
Nice, thank you.
Resets you to full. So you're back at full again. And you get up the next day, and I presume head back to the Lochnan Bazaar.
Time for a day of investigating the death of a 12-year-old girl. Yippee!
We know how to have fun.
You really do.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So you guys head back to the Lochnan Bazaar. It's fairly early morning, about 8:30, and the sun is rising. And the suns, plural, are rising because there are multiple. There are 2. And you head over to the fountain and kind of see each other come in at about the same time. Everybody looks rested and prepared for more things. The bazaar's busy with shopkeepers, but not really with people at this time. There's a few people getting stuff, but mainly it's shopkeepers setting up, ready to go in them to kind of like have a bit of a rush at about 8:39ish. You're a little early.
Hello.
But yeah.
Hi, morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Kitto's not a morning person. Doesn't look happy.
Yep. Kitto's a little bit like bleary-eyed. The rest of you are fairly used to mornings, especially Nerin. Nerin, you're like 5 a.m. Let's go. And Hathor and Cacula, your lessons would have started at like 8:39, so you're like, yeah, it's fine. Kitto is less convinced by this experience.
No. Morning.
Good morning. Right.
Should we go?
This is going to be a day.
Are we ready for it?
I don't know, but we also don't have much choice.
This is
I don't think. I mean, I guess we could leave, but that would kind of suck a lot. That would be awful. Oh God, no.
We're not doing that.
Let's just no. Okay.
I mean, if
Leo
you would,
just looked so confused. I was amused. I felt that was like an in-character reaction for Leo going.
I mean, if you would like to like stock up on anything like healing potions or anything like that, you're in a bazaar. So you have possibly maybe half an hour or so before Morkan turns up. So if you'd like to try and buy something, you are welcome to.
Just check I'm well stocked for spell components because I can't buy.
You are well stocked for spell components. You're prepared. You have
look for
all your
healing potions.
Yeah, Kitto and Cacula. I don't think I necessarily gave you both money. I don't think I have that written down for you guys.
You did.
I gave you money.
Told me.
You approved me to have some money, but you didn't say how much money it was.
I mean, Cacula has significant funding.
Yeah, but like, how much does he have with him?
Probably, I mean,
like a strong 50.
Yeah, at least, and then you just got 25. So you probably got about 75 gold on you. Nerin, you probably have, with the other 25, you probably have about 50 gold on you now. Did I give you money, Hathor?
I got 10 gold for my backstory, but
yeah, you wouldn't have anything else because you wouldn't have had any other means of having money. So yeah, you've got 35 gold. So you have some of you have a significant amount of money, but some of you have rich parents or had rich parents. So that's how it works. So if you want to try and buy things, there are stalls where you can do that if you like.
You know, I really don't mind healing everybody, obviously, but it did take up quite a lot of energy yesterday. And if we're going to be investigating things, maybe I should save that for something else. Healing potions, they have them here. Would you like some?
Yeah, I'll get some.
Okay.
How much?
Yeah, there's a stall with a short, kind of portly looking dwarvish woman with a lot of alchemy stuff on it, and she's got healing potions. She's nods and waves as you come over. What you looking for?
What am I looking for?
Just basic healing potion.
Yeah. Never been shopping in D&D before. Never been.
Oh wow! Welcome to this. So basically, you just ask for stuff, and so minor healing potions.
Healing, please.
Yeah.
Money.
Can I get a potion? Can I please get a potion?
Okay.
Potion seller. I'm going into battle. I require the strongest potion.
Oh no, I don't like it.
Stop it. Okay. Oh, healing. Sure. Yeah. I got. Not got a lot of them. Sorry. Not easy to make. I've got 2. I got 2 minor. I could give you them both.
Yeah.
For a kid like you.
Kitto hears that and suddenly tries to make himself look smaller and more innocent and maybe 10 years younger.
Roll deception.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
That is not a D20, we're not rolling that.
Try again.
I will, thank you. That is a 24.
Nice. Okay,
You
yeah.
are 2 years old.
Yeah. She goes, well, for no, I'm sorry. Listen, no, for a good kid like you. Sure, I'll do them both at 6. Both of them, 60 gold.
60 gold for both of them. This is a young person voice.
Yeah, 60 gold for both of them.
I don't have that kind of money, but I really need them. Is there anything else I could do to make it? I've only got 20 gold. Also a lie.
No way she's going that low.
I can give you one of them for 20.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name?
Nera.
Thank you so much, Nera.
All right, kid. She hands over one of the potions. Those are meant to be 50 gold apiece, so you're doing real well there.
I had 40 gold, so.
Yeah.
You liar.
Yeah. But there you go. You get one for 20 because you're innocent and cute and she likes you.
Okay.
So you have one healing potion. It's
Thank you.
2d4 plus 2. What's that?
Cool.
I mean, if either of you need or want one, I have a bit of money stashed away, and I'm very happy to use it on making you not die.
Why don't you get yourself that last healing potion? Because if you go down, nobody else is getting healed.
Huh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, but if you're
Right.
down, you can't drink it.
Yeah, but if you're down and you guys know that they have it, they
Fair
could
enough.
force feed it to you.
Yeah. Sip, bitch.
Come get your juice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're quite
That makes
expensive,
a lot of
but,
sense, actually.
You know.
I need some money for rent, but I can't rent if you did. So here I go.
Dead men don't have
Goes on
pockets.
over.
Yep, heads over.
Behind him, he like does a finger like, you got me there.
Can I help you, love? What can I get for you?
Hi, hello. Healing potion.
God.
If that's all right.
I've only got one
20
left.
gold.
Right?
That's okay. One is better than none. None
Yep.
could mean death.
It sure could, 45 gold.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Takes 45 gold.
Small price to pay for not being dead. Sorry, I met some zombies yesterday.
Yeah, you're a little bit morbid.
It's kind of on my mind.
Okay, perhaps don't lead with that.
Good tips.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Goodbye. Yep. You head off, having paid
Right.
literally twice what Kitto paid.
Over twice.
So we take that off.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's 135 gold. It's fine. We're living.
We'll be
Healing
living.
potions are not cheap. They take a lot of expensive ingredients and a lot of time to brew. Generally, they're not cheap things. So you guys, anything else you guys want to buy? Or are you just going to wait for more cans?
Kitto will wait.
Is there any do you spice? No.
There is a guy selling spices, and
Yeah,
yes,
no.
it's oregano.
No, I wanted to ask if there are anything that kind of could help with poisoning. A poisoning.
Possibly the woman you just spoken to may have some herbalist kits, but
I already have a
you
herbalist kit.
have
Oh, wait,
one.
no, I don't. I'm a liar. Okay, I'm gonna
Real liar.
walk halfway back to the group. Go, oh, and then walk around and go back.
So what else you need, kid?
Hi, poison. Herbalist kit,
Need
please.
poison? You need
No,
a herb.
no,
All right, okay.
Yes. Do you have
Right.
any?
Yeah, I got one.
Great.
3 gold.
Oh, That's very reasonable. Here you are.
Well, they're just, I mean, unless you know how to use them, they're not much use.
That's true. Luckily, I do.
I'm glad. She hands over the healer's kit, the
Okay.
herbalist's kit.
Well, I'd like to say goodbye for real now, but honestly, I don't know if I will be back. It could happen.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I probably would be back, like, at some point, but not.
Okay.
Hopefully not today.
Cacula!
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I
Hello.
was like, Cacula, let's go.
Time's wasted.
Just watching this happen, like,
Yeah.
hey.
You head. Yeah, you head back
poison.
over.
Not for poisoning. Poison.
Yeah, we get
Removal.
it. It's an antidote. Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Yes.
You head back over to the fountain. As you head back over, you notice that Morkan, the human man, has come out and he's kind of stood nervously dancing around. He spots you and kind of straightens up a little bit. Oh. Hey, cool. Right, you did turn up. Not that I didn't expect you to, but you know,
Yes.
can never be sure.
Yeah, no, we're here. Did you rest at all?
A bit. You know.
That's fun.
Right, come with me. I'll take you to see Seely's body and then point you on in the direction of the others.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He takes you down out of the bazaar, down the main thoroughfare, and then off one of the side alleys and then down a couple more side alleys and ends up in front of a lot of the houses in the Stokes are like very tall, flat-based buildings. Ends up in one of these, unlocks the front door and takes you up 2 flights of stairs and into one of the smaller occupancy flats. Takes a moment, stands at the door for a moment. Inhale, exhale, unlocks the door, opens the door, heads inside. It looks lived in, like it's very clear that he's literally only been out of here for like 1 day. And he comes in and just kind of makes a vague gesturing towards it's not a very big flat. It's not like a studio flat. It's not all in one area, but there's only looks like 2 doors off and he gestures to the left one. Yeah, that way.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be here if you want to ask anything.
Thank you. Of course. Do you mind if we touch her?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever you need to do to help.
Right.
He takes a seat on one of the like sofas. Just kind of puts his head in his hands. Doesn't say anything.
I'll put a hand on his back. Just pat.
Yeah.
So he's going to open the door. Doesn't know anything about healing.
Yeah.
Yep,
You
I'm coming
go
in
in.
too.
Yeah, it's a bedroom, decorated for a young girl probably, and the bed is neatly made, and laid on top of the bed there is a corpse of a girl who is, maybe 12. She's got like sandy blonde hair like her father, and her hands are crossed peacefully across her chest and her eyes are closed. Rigor mortis has set in, but other than that the body is untouched.
Okay.
Eberron vibes.
Mikoa
Okay.
uses this whenever we have tragic conversations, so
Mhm.
I thought it was appropriate.
Nice. Kitto's going to go
Flashback.
and have a look at the body.
Yeah, same.
Got
But
medicine?
before,
Or...
Yeah, roll medicine.
Yeah.
yeah, Cacula's gonna do the same, but like before he does, he'll just like rest his hand over her eyes and say in where is his language is say in Sylvan, like be with the stars. And then I want to do a medicine check, please.
Both of you roll medicine, or one of you can roll medicine with advantage.
Oh, I got an unnatural 20.
Okay, that's fine.
boom.
Both of you roll medicine.
Sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. 15. Although I read it upside down and I was like, 21? That's not a thing a d20 can do.
Yeah,
No
so
brain cells.
both of those are pretty good. Both of you can work out that this is not any disease you've heard of. She doesn't have... So you both... The city's not super clean. You've both seen disease. Cholera and typhoid and plague. She doesn't have any symptoms. There's no rashes, there's no swellings, there's nothing. She just is dead. And take a moment and you look. Kitto, you pry her mouth open slightly to see if there's any swelling in the throat or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. And there's no injuries. She's got no bruising. She just looks to have died very suddenly.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah. You cast Detect Magic. Yeah,
Put it in the chat.
or is in a 30-foot radius, right?
Mm-hmm. Presence of magic within 30 feet. Blah, 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 blah. Faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal. Blah, blah, blah. That's not going to be relevant right now.
Hathor has a significant amount of, like, Hathor's book lights up.
Magic boy.
It's a spell book. That's about it. There's a very faint, lingering, maybe, magic on her, but it's so faint you can't even tell if it's whether or not your eyes are messing with you. And you definitely can't tell the school.
I think there may be something kind of magical about her, but honestly, it could have just been that she had magic in life. I can't even tell the school. Maybe we should ask her father.
I think we should talk to her father. Yeah.
At least we can ask them how quickly she got ill.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
If she went
That'll
anywhere
give
weird
us-
or anything like that.
Who she talked to. Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it'd be weird for a 12-year-old to have enemies, but you never know around here.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
But also, this doesn't feel like that.
No.
That's true.
Let's go.
And back through and close the door. Morkan sits up. Yeah. So,
Nothing much about her, I'm afraid. Just a little bit of magic. Did she have any inclination towards that in her life?
no, none of us have.
All right.
Just a cartographer.
What happened with her? How quick was it? What symptoms did she
It's
show?
like 2 days. She was.
Uh-huh.
She went to school. And there's a few. The temple up at the top of the hill. The temple of the Changebringer runs a small school for kids under 15, just to teach them how to write and read and stuff. And I'm a cartographer. I want her to be able to write and read. And I wanted her to be able to write and read. And so she used to go every day for like 2 hours. She came home on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
She said she had a stomachache.
Okay.
By Monday she was feverish. And I told her she wasn't going to school. And on Monday evening, she was delirious. And then she was dead. 2 days. 2 days. That was it.
I'm sorry. You said poison. Why? What made you say poison?
There's no disease that does that. Like, my wife died of the plague about 5 years ago, and I know what that looks like.
Okay.
That looks like a poison. I don't know very much about medicine. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
A father's instinct is valuable, especially for children that he loves. if you're right with me asking, did she say anything when she was feverish, delirious? Anything in, did she repeat anything, say anything that...
Asked for her mother a lot.
Right.
But
nothing else?
No.
What did she look like? Just the same?
Yeah. There was no change in her appearance.
Okay.
She got paler, I guess.
Right. That's kind of usual fare, though.
Can you think of anywhere she'd have gone that different from normal, or anyone she spoke to?
Sometimes-
Activities,
Yeah,
friends?
sometimes she plays with some of the kids in the block, and I'm spent all day at work, and Mum's not here, so she goes up to the school, and then there's a few other kids around here, and she plays with some of the kids up there, but she's always, she knows she's allowed to like come and go a little bit. She's 12. She's she's a young woman, and yeah, she but she didn't say she'd been anywhere weird. She just said she'd played out with some of the kids, and then she was feeling sick, so she came home.
Okay.
Right. And any of the other children? Did they fall ill?
I don't. I know that Dorka Talon, who is one of the shopkeepers at the bazaar.
Yes,
and then
she's the one who first saw the zombies yesterday.
Right. I know she lost her husband the week before. Similar
Right.
thing.
Okay.
And Nat Askew, who is 2 shops down, he runs the magic shop. He lost his wife a day or 2 before that. Similar thing. But I don't. Nobody knows anything, and that's why we were like that. The money that I gave you wasn't just mine; it was theirs too. Because
Right.
we just want someone to look into it. To be honest,
We will.
and it's not like they're just young kids. Like Dorka's husband was, in his 50s, well, 150s, I think. He was a gnome, and Nat down the way, his mum was a tiefling, and I don't know. It doesn't. There's no race or age or anything. I mean, Nat's mum was pretty old. She was like, going on a bit, but Seely wasn't. Neither was Dorka's husband. So I don't know. That's why I thought it was poison as well, because disease takes the old and the young, right? It doesn't just take some random gnome who's doing fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't. I mean, certainly yesterday, you didn't know anything about any zombie attack. You haven't seen any kind of suspicious magic cropping up in the neighborhood, right? This isn't like a targeted, you be quiet kind of thing.
I mean, I don't know why it would be. We just.
Have you had any
Not
weird
fucking
commissions
special about
recently?
this bit. Oh. It's not special about this bit of the Stokes. It's just here. It's just the middle.
Right.
It doesn't even have a fucking name.
Okay.
We should go talk to those other families as well. See if there's anything that crosses over.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should talk to I don't know if, clerics are fucking rare, but there's a few acolytes up at the Changebringer, the Temple of Changebringer. They
Talk
might
to
know
them
something.
as well.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it was the last place she was before she was feeling ill, I think.
It's worth,
Yeah.
worth looking
It's a
into.
good shout.
The other people who fell ill, did they have any links to the temple?
I don't know about Nat's mum. I don't know if she was religious type.
Okay.
Dorka's husband. Maybe Dorka's husband went on Sundays, I think, but.
Okay, well, we'll look into that. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to ask them. I just kind of know. I'm Nat through. His shops are nearby. My shop's only 2 doors down from him, and Dorka I see in the Ogre's Tusk, but I don't know him very well. I'm just kind of passing acquaintances more than anything.
Where could we find them today if we were looking for them?
Well, Nat will be in his shop now, and
Okay.
Dorka will be at the bazaar.
Okay, thank you. Glance around the party, anything else, or are we good?
I think we're all right to go if that's okay with you.
Yes.
Well, I honestly don't know how you could contact us if you needed us.
We'll
Find you.
come and find you.
Yeah, I'll be
Mhm.
I'll be here or I'll be in the ogre's tusk.
Alright.
All right.
And
Well, if you find out anything new and we can't find you, we'll leave a message at the ogre's tusk, right? That
I'll
makes
do
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for this. Again,
Of course. We can tell. I can tell, at least, that you loved her very, very much, and I'm sure that meant more than she could ever say.
yeah, I hope so.
Not that might not be much comfort now.
We should go.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Thank
Thank
you.
He kind of sees you out, closes the door behind you.
I need to shut up. Right, other families.
Yeah, other families.
You're trying to be helpful. There's-
There's just sometimes not much.
He
you can
knows that.
say.
I should know by now. But me trying to be helpful never really ends up working out very well for me or anybody else. But that's okay. I have you guys to mitigate me, right? So let's
Being
go.
helpful
Other
now, you're
families.
investigating this. It's okay.
Sure.
Let's get
go.
going. Yeah? Cool.
Direction?
Where are you
Because
heading
I
first?
don't know where I'm going.
Yeah. Should we
I
go?
mean, I know
I-
where the bazaar is.
yeah. Change bringer.
Do you reckon?
Let's go to that church, the temple.
You want to go to the temple
Maybe we
first?
should
or
talk to the other
bazaar?
families first.
I think
He
if we
didn't
can
know
work
much about.
out-
Yes, he didn't know much about their connection to the temple, apart from that they kind of went, and none of the victims went in the same capacity. They might not even been in the same section. We definitely need to go, but I think we should go after talking to the rest of the families, so we know more about their associations with it, who they might have known there.
Okay.
Are you going to head to
Right.
the bazaar?
Yeah, let's go find the gnome that we
Orca.
talked to the other day.
Dorka, yeah.
Her husband.
Poor lady, honestly. Your husband
Yeah.
dies, and you get attacked by a bunch of zombies.
I know, right?
Not the dream.
Not the dream.
Gonna put that out there. Not the dream.
Not the dream. Yeah. So you head back to the bazaar. It's only a few minutes from here. And she's there with her pottery. Hawking her pottery. The bazaar's busier now. There are lots of people kind of bashing around and, just getting loaded up with whatever they need for the day. People backing and forthing. And yeah, she's there, hawking away. A couple of people stop by and look over the pottery, maybe buy something.
Hi. Doctor, is it?
Hey, yeah, you're
Hey,
back.
we
There you
met
go.
yesterday.
Yes,
Hi.
we did. Hi. Hathor, right?
Yes. Hi. Nice to see you again.
Chill trick.
Good memory.
Look, if you got a minute, I
Yeah, sure.
want to
sure,
talk to you a bit.
Come
We've
round
been talking to Morkan Ligon.
About his daughter.
Yeah. And we were wondering if you had.
Yeah, no,
we wanted to talk to you about.
Come round
Yes.
the back. Come round the back. And she'll wave you around the side of the stall to the back where she's got like stacked pots.
Mhm.
She kind of pulls up a crate, takes a seat. Yeah, poor Morkan. She's
Yeah.
on 12, Seely. Good girl.
Yeah.
I guess he sent you to me because my husband went.
Yeah, we were we're looking into it, and we are going to dig up as much as we can. But we're just sort of wondering what happened, like where he went that day, how long it took before things started happening.
What happened
As much as
specifically
you
as
can
well?
remember.
Well, he used to help me out around the stall most of the time, but actually he's a tradesman. He made the pots. I used to sell them. He'd gone to the suppliers. We have takes a look around at you. 2 on the insight check, so takes a bit of a look at Kitto. We have a guy gets us the stuff we need. You know.
Not along understandingly.
Yeah, okay.
Not along, not understanding.
So he'd gone to meet the supplier. It's his usual thing. It was a Thursday afternoon. They tend to meet around the back by there's a little garden area around the back of the Changebringers temple at the top of the hill. And they meet up there because no one really goes up there. And, you know, he'd come back fine as anything. By the evening, he said he was feeling sick. Said he must have eaten something weird or whatever. And next day, fever. Dead. Within, 48 hours, maybe.
Right. The Changebringers temple, though, you say? Did he go there a lot, or?
Oh, well, we're both, and she takes a pendant out from around her neck, and it's a small, like, set of, it looks like a set of scales with a feather on one side and a small amount of, like, bag maybe containing money on the other side. We're both been to the temple since we were kids. But she wasn't actually going into the temple at the time. It was just up by there's a small area of like trees and stuff up there. Temple says it's good to keep life near life.
Yeah.
You know?
Around the back of the temple, do you say?
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
it's not really connected to the temple at all, but the acolytes, tend to it.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to meet the guy up there. He's a good guy. Guess I'll have to go meet him now.
Maybe hold off our moment on going to the temple. Or should we go talk to them now, see what's going on up there?
Yeah.
I'd
I
still
don't know,
like to.
They'd probably be closed this early. Changebringers temple's open in the evenings.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know if we necessarily need to be inside.
that's true. Yeah,
Maybe
we
going
could have
out
a
of
look
hours is
around.
bad. But
Did you talk to Nate? To Nat?
I was going to say I would like to talk to her just to make sure,
He's,
what capacity she went there.
Yeah, if you go up the long road and then off the second alley, it's where his shop is. Sells scrolls and minor magical items, that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
nice.
Sorry, we're working.
Yeah, his ma died same way, a couple of days before my husband.
Okay, should we? Thank you. Should we go have a look?
Yeah. What day did you say he went up to the temple to just meet?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Not last week. Not the last Thursday. Thursday before that.
Thursday before that. Right. Okay. Thank you.
And then, yeah.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yes, thank you. And sorry for your loss.
Thanks. Thanks for looking into it, I guess.
Of course.
We'll do what we can.
Go back. She kind of tends back around out the edge of the shop.
Right. I've never been particularly religious myself. I'm not liking this.
No, I'm not feeling great about these acolytes.
It's specifically about them as well. Yes, I'm glad you picked up on that.
Changebringer is Aleks DM question. Changebringer is the god of life, right?
Night,
Yeah.
not life. The goddess
Night.
of movement of time, bringer of civilization.
Okay.
She is
Yes. Hallowed one's
life.
life.
Life is the hallowed one, yes.
Okay.
You would know
Never
that
mind.
because of your connection to Rosanna.
I would know that.
You would also know the Changebringer is the goddess of light and like the bringing of civilization and of races and of those kind of things. It's a light god.
Cool.
Right.
That's what the name should come from. So, are you guys gonna head up to Nate's shop?
I think so,
Yeah.
right?
Let's head that way.
You head along up the main thoroughfare and then down the second alley, and it's a short alley that then opens up into a wider kind of like thoroughfare road. And you find there's a couple of shops lined along this road. There's a cartographer's that just says Lycan's Cartographers, and you reckon that's probably Morgan's place. It looks closed, looks like it hasn't been opened in a few days. And then there's another shop that appears to be selling pastries. And then there's another shop on the other side of it, which says Askew and Sons Magic. And it looks open. The door's kind of propped open slightly. The road is quite busy, people coming up and down, in and out of the bakery quite a bit. But the magic shop doesn't look busy, but that doesn't really surprise you. People tend to go to magic shops for specifically very specific items. People don't just tend to walk into magic shops. Like, yeah, they tend to be frequented by people who want things from them, like high-priced goods, rather than like you wouldn't expect a sofa shop to be particularly busy because people don't just go around looking at sofas. It's that kind of thing.
Speak for yourself. I love a sofa.
I mean, mood. But
It's my day off. Time for
What's
the
that
day.
here for? It's not for
DFS.
Uh,
My weekly trip to DFS.
yeah.
Wouldn't
So the
miss a
door's
week.
open if you'd like to go in.
I'll just give it a little knock.
Just open.
It is open, and there is a.
Hathor's like, no. Just
Knocking
open
is
it.
polite.
Just
It's
open
a
it.
shop.
Just go in.
It's a shop. Just enter. And I was like, just get in the shop.
Okay.
Like reaches around. Like no. It's okay.
Cacula in going into co-op is like, knock, knock. Wait for the
door.
I think it's like he's like, well, we're not here on shop business. So.
Yeah.
the manager, please. Bring out your inner Karen.
There's a.
I'd like to speak to the manager, please, but like in an I'm investigating the death of your loved one kind of way. You can speak to your manager, but also I'm Juno Steele.
We need to get Leo onto the Penumbra podcast.
Let's go. Shop time.
There's a man, a sunshine yellow tiefling, sat behind the counter who
Good start.
looks up, kind of startled. He has a very long ears for a tiefling. You reckon he probably has full elven heritage as well, and his horns are quite short. But he's definitely tiefling at somewhere because he's literally sunshine yellow. And he sits up and, oh, hi, sorry, can I help you?
Hello. Yes. I'm afraid it's not to do with the shop, though, although this is a very nice shop.
Thank you. Was my father's before me. Can I
Yes.
help you with the thing you're looking for that's not to do with my shop?
Yes. It's about the recent death in your family, which we're very sorry for. We're investigating.
Right. I see.
Is now an all right time?
Yeah, no, yeah, come in. Who sent you?
Celia's father.
Morgan.
Right. Yes, that was it.
That's fair. Come in. I'm Nate. Nate Askew. My mother was Celia. She died, a little over, just over a week ago.
I'm Hathor. This is Kitto, Cacula, and Nerin.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice. Hi. Yes. We're just
How about I close the shop? Do you want some tea?
I would love
tea
some
would
tea
be
if that's all right.
fantastic. Yeah.
He gets up and heads over to the door and closes the door, and then flips the sign to closed, takes you into the back room, and sits you down on a stool in the back room and kind of take a seat. Sorry.
Thank you.
Just me for today. My old father's out picking up some. Well, he's out teaching at the school.
Oh,
Not the school at the Temple of the Changebringer.
No,
Okay.
the university.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
Sorry, of course. Right. On my mind.
Did your mother have any contact with the temple at all?
The Temple of the Changebringer.
Yeah.
Yes.
A little. She used to go sometimes.
How often?
I don't know. Once a month, maybe.
Do you know when the last time she went was?
And he kind of gets up and heads over to the calendar and flicks through it and goes, "What's the date today? The
Wednesday.
the Wednesday of
The day
oh
of the
boy,
month.
I wrote down the
I can
calendar.
shout out a number, but I assume that you have one.
Oh, I have a
20.
calendar. I have a calendar.
Whoa.
It's the Wednesday though.
It
It's
is a
the
Wednesday.
18th, 13th.
The 18th of, wait, what time of year is this? It's like April. So, law. It's the 18th of law. I'll put the calendar on Roll20 so you can see it.
Okay, and now there
I
has to
haven't
be.
done that.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
I do have a calendar which has like
18th of
respective
law.
months.
18th of law.
18th. She would have gone for probably about a week and a half ago. About 2 or 3 days before she
Yep,
Okay.
about 48 hours before she died.
yeah.
Why did
I
she
think
do
that is a
this?
commonality between people who've died. That's our next stop, don't worry.
The people at the temple are good people. I
No,
don't
no,
go
We're
a
not
lot, but
suggesting
No,
it's
no.
them. It's possible that it's
It
something
could just be
completely
something in the
unrelated.
garden.
Just takes one bad apple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either metaphorically or literally. It could have been a bad plant they all decided to pick for some reason.
my mother didn't pick plants. She was sensible.
Don't
Okay,
worry
well, there
about
you go.
that.
It's not that then.
We'll rule that out.
Yes. He literally gets his notebook out and
Oh
draws
no. Cacula.
Yeah.
Death of us all.
Nate just looks mildly confused. Adjusts his glasses.
Thank you for your time. I think.
Tea. I'll make tea. And he takes a minute. Starts making tea. Hands everyone tea.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean, the guys at the temple are good people.
Of course.
I don't go a lot. Mum used to go every month, same day every month. Not that the temple has a particular monthly rota. It was her kind of thing. She always felt like she should be closer to, the lady. But after she married my dad, he's all, magic comes from within rather than from the gods. So.
What does he teach?
He teaches elective classes in illusion. There you go. Thanks, Alex. I forgot wizard schools for a minute, and I was like, wait, what? Brain.
Elective classes in magic.
So he teaches magic. Yeah, he teaches elective classes
Sorry, DM.
It's fine. In illusion, minor illusion cantrips. He's
Yeah,
only
what was his name? And what was his parents' name? How old is he? Give me to the second.
What's his biggest fear?
When's his birthday?
How often does he visit the cafeteria? Will I have seen him?
What's literally,
We should follow this lead.
Asking random questions that I don't have answers for. Yeah, he's only been working there like, I don't know, a few years. He used to run this place, obviously, and then he got a little bit better at casting and applied for a job in minor illusion teaching and
got it. So he teaches cantrips now.
Yeah.
Mage, minor image, and that kind of stuff. And I run the shop, which I like it. It's good. Makes money. Gives me something to do.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You're from the school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
We both are, actually. I'm
Not because of mine, no.
abjuration.
Ah! It's
I
nice
just-
on abjuration.
Study the stars mostly.
You're from the School of History then?
Yes.
Non-magical stuff. That's fair. Well, if Hathor, if you find anything out about my mum, I'll certainly give you a friend's rate on any spell scrolls I've got.
I will quite happily take that.
I thought so. Yeah, I've not got a lot myself, just a little bit. He casts Thaumaturgy, and the kind of lights in the room change colour briefly.
Oh,
Better than
Oh.
nothing.
that's great.
My dad's taught me a few tricks, but he was always a lot better at it than I was, and actually I was a better salesman than I was a wizard, so he was happy for me to take on this side of the business.
We all have talents.
We do.
Should we get going then? No
Yes.
time like the present.
Just
Yeah.
briefly, if you don't mind, your mother's symptoms.
Oh.
Was it headache or stomachache, and then fever, then delirium, and then passing away?
It was, yes, very quick.
Right. Thank you. Just checking. So was everyone
Okay.
else's.
Yeah.
And she
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
anything meaningful in her delirium, or even anything not meaningful.
She babbled a lot in Infernal. I mean, I
Right.
speak it, but she was
Not making much sense. Just typical fever stuff. Right.
strung
Right,
together
just
words
checking.
and sentences.
It makes sense. Very
Thank
sorry
you
for
for
your
looking
loss.
into this. No, yeah. She wasn't. It was sudden, but she wasn't very young. You know, she'd had a good life, not like poor Morkan's daughter. I'm older than I look. You know, tiefling and elven heritage. I'm older than I look. She was in her 70s, 80s. She was getting old. And the Changebringer, bless her. Well, she'll be fine.
Yeah,
But thank
we'll head out now.
Thank you for this. I'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Friend.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you
Kitto will
for
say
the
in
tea.
Elven just to see if as he goes out. Don't know if-
Oh, he will respond in Elven.
Oh.
Thank. He will flip the door back open, back to open and open the door.
Cacula nearly leaves with the tea that he hasn't quite finished yet, and he's like, "Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'll
That's not how
just
that
put
works.
this.
Yep, I'll take. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye."
Goodbye. Kind of heads
They
out.
should really like sell those kind of things, you know. I'd
What,
love to just have
tea?
some tea to carry around.
Cacula invents takeaway.
Or a flask.
Or a flask, yeah.
Next thing you know, it'll be a kettle.
No. So where are you guys heading next?
Well, yeah.
I think it's best we bite the bullet. Is that a thing that's said?
Yes,
That's
there are
not a
guns
thing
and
that's said.
bullets. Yes, you're
Okay.
fine. This is a steampunk reality. There are guns.
We can bite bullets.
You can buy bullets.
Mhm.
There are.
I
There are
wouldn't
people-
recommend it. It would
No,
make Cacula very concerned.
Yeah, gunslinging is a fairly new art, but it's not massively unheard of.
Not new
It's
enough,
not
but
an
there's
old
no phrase.
new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should coin that.
Yeah.
Very good.
You know, that's quite good, actually. You know, I don't see why that couldn't catch on. I think it should.
Should we start
Bite the
up
bullet.
there now?
Yes,
My
yes.
mum says it all the time. I'm just, yeah. Habit. Let's go. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And as the 4 of you head up towards the Changebringer's Temple to try and find out how this is all connected. We will end the session there.
Whoa.
That
Let me
will
write that
lead
down
to
in
more
my
things
notes.
that will definitely take longer than half an hour. So more than any